Hi, friends.
Oh.
Welcome into the firm of Harris and Meringue. You know, that's us. Patrick Harris here, yours truly. That's Danny Meringue to my left. It's Casey Smith over there on the ones and twos doing the heavy lifting. Happy Friday, boys.
And if you want us to be a firm to go do your head coaching search, we will do it.
Happily.
Sprague is not wrong. I would 100% take that check.
The only way you get fired from that is if you try to convince them to hire the guy you just fired. Right? Outside of that, you're like, dude, I didn't know who Jamarcus Shepard was before he was hired. You're like, no, dude, all the metrics say this guy. And if he sucks, then, you know.
Whose metrics? The metrics.
The metrics.
Not my metrics.
No,
not your metrics.
The metrics. Yes.
So,
I kind of mentioned this to you, Danny, before we started the show, and I saw you start to give me the classic slow eyes look up at me look that you do. It was 3 a.m. this morning, and my dog needed to use the restroom. So I thought ahead, and I recorded the Japan Chinese Taipei game.
Oh, look at you.
And so I didn't know what happened. So it started at 2, but I knew the dog was going to need to go out at some point in the middle of the night, like she always does. If you're listening right now, girl, I need you to knock it off. And so while she was doing her business, I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch a little baseball. And I caught the first inning and a half. First pitch, Shohei smokes it into the corner for a double. First pitch.
Oh, of the game?
Of the game.
Oh.
Shohei smokes a double into the right field corner. I was like, oh, okay. Gets to third, stranded. Okay, inning over. Pitcher for Chinese Taipei was actually did some good work. Yamamoto comes in, filthy. Absolutely filthy. That
Shocking.
sinker was just incredible. Next inning shows up. We got a walk, a single, a hit batter, a pop out. Shohei goes yard for a grand slam, and I turned it off after that. I was like,
You've seen what you need to see.
I saw Shohei go 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs and Yamamoto deal for an inning. I'm good. And I went to bed.
It's a little.
I got my fix.
Get your little baseball hopium.
I got my fix, and then I'm good.
Oh, Jakey out there. I thought he put it really well. He said World Baseball Classic is a nice little appetizer to baseball season.
Truly is.
It's not too shabby.
Although this is like the main course, I'm like doing it out of order. Like for me, this is the meat and potatoes.
Oh, so the World Series doesn't matter?
No, the World Series does matter. That's good. Well, World Series is more like dessert.
Wait, we're watching Netherlands, Venezuela right now. Ozzy Albies is Dutch?
Yeah, they're all from Curacao, dude.
Oh, yeah, I guess that counts.
Curacao and Aruba.
Yeah, I forgot. They still kind of have
There's
that.
like 4, I was looking at it today, there's like 4 players on the Netherlands that are actually from the Netherlands. Everybody else is from either, Curacao.
Dutch adjacent islands.
Yeah. Great Britain's the same way. It's like, this guy's from the Falkland Islands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
You learn geography real quickly with this stuff.
Yeah, because you think about Great Britain in general, not a lot of baseball being played over there.
No, and when I think of the Dutch, I don't think of like island boys.
No, definitely
like
not.
their entire Ozzy Albies, Xander Bogaerts,
Yeah.
Didi Gregorius.
I don't think of do-rags and headbands.
Totally.
When I think of the Dutch.
Definitely not.
That's not where my brain tends to go. So, but hey.
I almost died yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
doing?
Well, I decided to.
Causing or
Not causing.
by
total,
force of?
Total innocent bystander here, okay? I decided in a shocking development to stop for a beer after work.
Sometimes.
Met with a buddy, and it was past noon. Met with a buddy. We were watching golf.
Barely.
We were watching golf. It was 1 o'clock, bro. Like 1:15 by the time I got there.
It's not 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 1 o'clock somewhere.
Anyway, I parked my car, and I clicked the thing to lock it, and it does a little beep. Did the beep thing. And this guy walking by, I thought he was like, had AirPods in and was like talking on the phone. And I thought it kind of startled him. And I looked over at him and kind of gave a little like side smile, like, hi, sorry, I acknowledge your presence here. Dude is not on the phone. I had my phone in my hand. He starts yelling at me about how my phone and social media is killing women and children and that this is not funny and that it's real bleeping serious. Like, what are you in charge of drones now too? Just going full craze on me. And I'm like 30 feet from the entrance to the place I'm going. And I like just walking with confidence to get there.
Well, see you later.
He has caught up to me and passed me while still yelling at me. You think this is bleeping funny? Yeah, dude. He was like 6'4".
What?
Social media and cell phones are killing women and children.
And he had did he have his phone?
He did not have a phone.
He just had AirPods.
He did not have AirPods.
Oh,
I just thought I saw it.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
I thought I was going to get stabbed.
What did this gentleman look like?
He was, like I said, probably 6'3", 6'4", decent sized shoulders, long hair, but like up in a bun sort of thing.
Oh, man
But
bun.
not like man bun.
Not Viking man bun?
No, not like well kept man bun. But he didn't look homeless. And then I saw he had a big bag with him, and I was like, okay, this guy might be homeless.
Gotcha.
But I thought I was going to die.
That'll happen. I mean, again, it's not the naked guy who jumped on somebody's car. Was it Monday, Tuesday? Some video.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where they had that in the TV studio the other day when we were doing the game. Somebody showed me that. Like, it's like I could have gone without seeing that. Just full on like trench coat but naked.
Dong
Been in the
out.
cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to, or I didn't have to. I stumbled into it. It's one thing to like, actually experience it, like be the one driving, and like it happens to you. It's like, well, that sucks. But just to kind of like have it just be sprung on you
I think
via social media.
Yeah. I hate when someone's like, "Hey, watch this," and you watch and you're like, "Dude, I didn't want to see that." Like bad injuries in sports.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that. And someone's always like, "Dude, check this out."
See, I always try to
The
tell you
Nurkic
before.
one.
I do
The
them
Nurkic one.
beforehand.
Because I didn't watch the Nurkic one live, and then someone was like, "Dude, check out what happened to Nurk tonight." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
He folded his leg like origami.
The first thing that I thought to myself when I was going to get stabbed was I had not run it by the wife that I was going to stop and have a couple beers with a buddy on the way home, and I was like, I'm going to get stabbed, and she's going to find out that I've been drinking. I'm going to get yelled at. She's, well, you wouldn't have gotten stabbed if you wouldn't have gone for a beer.
And she would have been right.
And she would have been right. That was the first thing that went through my brain.
That's called guilt, sir.
Hey, yeah, dude. That's what we're getting to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Then I went home and I apologized to her.
For almost getting stabbed?
For almost. Well, no, I didn't tell her I almost got stabbed.
Now she knows now.
No, she's not. She's working today.
Random
Friday where she's working.
You think?
I know. Unless she's two-timing me. I hope he's rich.
There you go.
If he's rich, I mean, I guess we'll let it fly.
Look at you. Guilt and two-timing. A banger Friday for you.
Yeah.
Maybe, again,
I'm just trying to build up stuff for my therapist,
you don't have enough?
No.
Bro. I've got
I don't need any of yours.
So
I'm
much.
I'm good.
So much.
I don't need help. I'm going to get there on my own.
We can go to a break. I can trauma dump on you for a
No,
while.
I'm good. You've
You
done
sure?
enough.
All right.
It's been 7 months, and I think I got a laundry list.
Yeah, no. You nearly even,
Not even there.
we're not even close.
Haven't even started.
You haven't even gone into childhood yet.
Fun
Place to be. I did totally random. I did egg roll in a bowl last night.
My wife and I love that.
Never done it before.
We love that
Little
meal.
Instant Pot. Casey looks intrigued.
Ground
That
pork?
just didn't sound. That didn't sound great.
Dude, fire meal.
Immediately.
Fire
Egg
meal.
roll in a bowl just
Fire
sounded
meal.
a little weird. at
Egg roll in a
first.
bowl, man.
Dare I say, an elite food that my wife and I cook on the regular.
She doesn't get down with pork, so I did ground beef.
Okay. We do ground pork.
Yeah. She also suggested when we were walking this morning to do ground chicken next time. So,
I'm not into ground chicken.
yeah.
Dries out the chicken.
Yeah, I'm just not kind of in. I think it's more conceptual for me. It just feels weird.
I mean, yeah, no, texturally it does. But the great thing about the Instant Pot is you just cut open whatever container it's in, dump straight into
Yeah, I
Instant
know.
Pot. But yeah, no, the egg roll in a bowl, super dope. You just, I did a soy sauce base, so for the oil, whatever, and you get a really nice, not a super lean ground beef because you want some of the fat because that's.
You got a little bit of that toasted sesame oil. You got to throw
Yep.
some of that in
Did-
for flavor.
Well, see, but you do that right before you do the pressure.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, so you cook the beef or whatever meat, whatever ground tube meat is you want in the Instant Pot, and then once the pink's gone, you toss in the cabbage, the slaw mix, like whatever you kind of got. Do some sriracha, toasted sesame oil, chicken broth, pressure cook it for like a minute, like let it get to like full pressure. Bing, done. Super dope meal.
Yeah, dude.
It's so easy to make and so easy to clean up, and I was like, oh, this is good.
Leftovers work too.
Yeah. And then I got a big old thing of leftovers, and then I used the rice cooker, made a bunch of jasmine rice. Toss
I
the
can get
rice
down
in.
with that.
Yeah, toss the rice in. I mean, look, you're just dealing ground beef, cabbage, carrots, some sriracha. I did get some Mike's Hot Honey at the store the other day.
We've been talking about honey for days.
Yeah, that's part of what made I can't remember what it was that first brought it up, but I had a little drizzle of that to the bowl with some chili crisp. Buddy, it was a banger.
I do just have a thing of maple syrup in my backpack currently.
You did
right
show me
now.
that. Yeah, what? Do you know
Why?
that syrup, when it's open, needs to be refrigerated?
Yeah.
You just,
Does it?
I think it's supposed to be for shelf life. I think
I
it's kind of like
don't, but-
I think it's kind of like ketchup.
Yeah,
Where you should put
I've
it-
never put ketchup in the fridge, nor have I ever not
See-
put syrup in the
See,
cabinet.
I'm the
pantry.
opposite. I'm always ketchup in the fridge, but syrup just goes in the pantry.
Now, I am not a big ketchup eater, user, condimenter, but it's funny. Ketchup has always lived in the fridge for me, and I've worked in a restaurant for 20 years, and I've never put ketchup away in a fridge at night.
Right? Just saying.
Look, things that are not perishable should not probably go in your body.
Well, I mean, it's
You should strive to eat perishable food
Oh, for
every day.
sure, but it's like it's perishable, but just how perishable?
Well, in like 20 years, like plastic.
I mean, like,
Plastic does break down, Dan.
Yeah, Twinkie has a shelf or a half-life, not a shelf life.
A half-life.
Yeah. What, aren't they good for like 50 years? Isn't that what it is?
I think they can withstand nuclear radiation, too.
that was the old adage.
Yeah, Twinkies, cockroaches, and Keith Richards. They all withstand nuclear.
Shelf life of 45 days.
A Twinkie?
Yep.
BS.
They have an official shelf life of
Bullshit.
45 days.
Yeah, they changed that after everybody found out that they don't decompose.
Not decades, as urban legend suggests.
There's no urban legend. about that. Those
That's
things
straight
lasted
facts,
forever.
bro. That's facts, man.
Just telling you what the Google machine's telling me.
Well, that's because they're trying to hide the fact that we all know that it's not perishable. Twinkies,
It's a
Twinkies,
PR move by Hostess.
cockroaches, and Keith Richards will all survive nuclear holocaust.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
Twinkies are like
That's PR spin, dude. That's
Twinkies.
fake news.
They're the cockroaches of the food world.
man.
Unkillable.
It's not breaking news. Oakley dokley, guys. We got a show for you
Yeah,
today.
pivot out of that.
Yeah, let's get out of here, huh? Lot to get to today. We got some college basketball. Maurice Edu is going to join us, talk a little Timbers, Vancouver Whitecaps, Cascadia Cup action tonight, this weekend. But let's start in the NFL, Danny. Your Las Vegas Raiders. There's a lot going on down there.
There's not a lot going on.
There's a lot going on down there. I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. You're gonna have to atone for your team's sins. Wouldn't that be terrible if you had to take the blame for your team's crimes?
I got to take the blame for enough of my own crap right now, man.
Let's go to Las Vegas. We'll start there. 105.1 The Fan. 10:18 here, Portland Sports Leader. Don't you forget it. We are live from the shadows of the historic Fremont Bridge. Like we always are, we're happy to have you. Thanks for being a part of our day. We're stoked to be a part of yours. 503-864-6326 is the fan text line. You can hang out with us over on YouTube. 105.1 The Fan is the channel. A lot of you telling me that we don't refrigerate ketchup. I'm here for it.
I would imagine most people don't.
Really? I think it's the opposite. I think most people have ketchup in their fridge.
You think so?
I do.
You know,
I'm a ketchup in the fridge guy.
Me too. I mean, for the longest time, I never even owned ketchup.
polling it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, throw that poll up. We'll check back in closing arguments. Well, the only reason I need ketchup in my house is because I like to mix ketchup and horseradish, make cocktail sauce. I will eat fries with cocktail sauce. I will eat chicken nuggies, chicken strips, chicken tendies with cocktail sauce. It's so funny, too, because I don't like ketchup, love cocktail sauce. Hate mayonnaise, don't like pickles, love tartar sauce.
I'm not a tartar sauce guy.
I love tartar.
But I don't like mayonnaise, but I get down on fry sauce.
I'm a tartar sauce only when I'm eating seafood.
See, and fry sauce is a weird one, too, because that's ketchup and mayonnaise, and I don't like either. Fry sauce, pretty good.
I'm honestly out on fry sauce.
Yeah.
Really? Also,
there's
there's a sliding
nothing
scale
special
of,
about it.
there is a sliding scale of fry sauce. Like,
Sure.
there's like you don't just go like Best Foods and Heinz. Like,
No.
There's-
You got to make it.
there-
Like, do your own mixing ratios.
yeah, like I've had fry sauces at certain restaurants where I'm like, it's pretty damn good.
the fry sauce at the burger drive-in spots are the best.
Yes,
You know which
it's
ones
like,
I'm talking about? They give like those
Yeah.
big-ass burgers. There's a really cool one. I think it's called C&D outside of Boardman, Oregon off 84. That's a good one. Mike's Drive-In in Milwaukee. That's a good one. There's a nice one in Camas, too, as you're going up the hill. Can't remember what that one's called. Anyway,
Nah, there's a pull up. Do you refrigerate your ketchup? Yes or no? Very simple.
Daniel, I've got to ask you, man, and we've been I'm meant to get to this a couple days ago, but you know, the hits just keep on coming. What the hell's going on in Vegas?
Everything and nothing at the same time.
Gino costs a lot of money, even though he's not going to play for you.
know.
Max Crosby needs to go out. And, bro, you're letting Alex Guerrero hang around? Dude, this is all sorts of bad stuff. Now, I don't think
no
your Cleveland
way.
Browns bad or Cincinnati Bengals bad, but this ain't a good mixture of stuff.
I mean,
It's not a good look.
no, I mean, they started to feel like they had some stuff going together, and I didn't care how many games they won or lost last year. It
Dude,
was
Being bad is okay. I mean, it's not okay,
It's not okay,
sustainable,
yeah.
but like if
you're just personnel
if you have
bad.
roster turnover and you restarting, I don't have a problem with that. It's all the other stuff that gets
Yeah.
crazy.
And this is always my hesitation with the Brady stuff was, TB12 and Guerrero and
Yeah.
like how much, like what's he actually doing, what's he not doing, how much control does he actually have. And again, it's not all just him, but it's like, whether it's the coach, whether it's the general manager, whether it's Mark Davis, the face of the franchise of Max Crosby is kind of going through a Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo kind of thing right now. Where it's like they don't want to leave, but like you're making me want to leave
Yeah.
because I want to win, and you're not gonna win.
And my whole the number one person I think about when I hear this Max Crosby, Gino, and Guerrero kind of trio of situations going on in Vegas right now, the first thought I have in my brain, man, Clint Kubiak must love Fernando Mendoza. Because, I mean, all coaches want their first shot. But if you're Kubiak, whether you took this Raiders job or not, you were going to get a shot somewhere.
Sure.
He must really love Fernando Mendoza.
Or whatever.
Or what they've sold
Malik
him
Willis,
that, yeah,
whatever it is,
they've
yeah.
sold him that they're going to, what direction they're going to go.
And again, I think it's going to be Mendoza.
I think so too. And because if you're like me, who's kind of like, I don't know about Mendoza, I'm not taking the Raider job.
I mean, he probably has to believe in it in some aspect, but it's also there's only 32 of these things.
What does it take to make Max Crosby happy? What will make him happy? He's getting paid.
I think it's jumped the pail.
Yeah.
Just talking to guys down there, I think it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to get traded. Unfortunately, it sucks.
He's just mad that he can't
Can't win.
win and he can't be allowed to do his own thing.
Yeah. like he's going to be an all-time Raider. Like he's a Raider through and through.
Raider for life.
Yeah, no, I mean all those things. I don't begrudge him. He's been through some crap. You know what I mean? Like he's stuck it through, and it's like, I don't want to do this again. You know what I mean? Like that's what they say. Well, that's what the money's for. It's like, I get it. Like
He wants some accolades.
yeah,
Again, the money's nice and everything, but when you're talking about an elite talent like Max Crosby, that
He
dude
wants to be a Hall of
awards.
Famer.
Again,
But outside of a Super Bowl, you have all the ability to get accolades in Vegas.
Hard to do. Did you see that defense last year?
Defensive Player of the Year, he's finished 4th.
Understood,
That's the
but
highest he's
understood. But Cleveland's not good, and Miles Garrett just won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, but Cleveland's defense is really good.
That is true,
The
as a
Raiders'
unit.
defense has been buns.
Give me Dallas, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Micah Parsons has won accolades down there with the whole unit not being very good.
The Raiders' defense the last couple of years has been atrocious.
It's really true.
But Micah
I
Parsons,
think if they didn't have Max Crosby.
I don't.
Micah Parsons had at least competent DBs behind him,
Yeah.
where every time that he got home, they picked the ball off.
Yeah, the Raiders'
Deron
secondary
Bland and Trayvon Diggs made Micah Parsons very, very special.
That's fair. Trayvon Diggs was pretty good.
The Raiders' secondary for the last couple of years has been one of the worst units in the league.
Is Mark Davis just like MIA now?
No, he's still very, very
Very,
present.
very involved?
Yeah.
Because it feels like Tom running the strings.
I mean, he's the face of it because making Tom
But-
the face of it makes it cleaner and easier to digest the S show.
But being the face and being in control are two different things.
That's the thing is like the Mark Davis of it all, you know, this is another ownership group or, you know, personnel where they broke.
It's the bus situation.
Yeah.
The Steinbrenners.
I mean,
Like,
Davis
you
is-
guys are rich, but you're rich because you own the team.
Yes, it's like Jerry's rich. He's rich because he owns the team. Like that's the deal, right?
Mhm.
So, but the Cowboys. I mean, the
Cowboys brand, not to besmirch the
no,
Raiders brand.
It's
Cowboys brand is bigger.
It's bigger. I mean,
AT&T Stadium is like the litmus test now.
I mean, go to Vegas though too.
Yeah, that's true. Alliance, is that what it is
Yeah,
in Vegas?
that place is. They call it the Roomba.
The Roomba?
If you fly, in,
Oh,
look
yeah,
down, it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like a
I've
Roomba.
seen it. Yeah, it looks like a Roomba.
It's Allegiant.
Allegiant. Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
What am I thinking? What's
No.
the lines? Maybe that's
Um,
LA.
But the Raiders are, you know, one of the top 5 brands. in
Oh, for
football.
sure.
Like,
Oh, for
that's-
sure.
But that's the problem, is that you're one of the top 5 brands, and you're still like. There's other teams that aren't those kind of brands
Yeah,
that find success. I mean, the Seahawks are a perfectly. They're probably middle of the pack
totally.
brand wise.
Brand-wise, yeah.
But look at what they've done.
And that pushes up their value. And I think that is something dangerous, especially you're talking Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
Yankees, dude. One of the best examples I can give you is Manchester United for the
Mm-hmm.
last 10 years. Irrelevant. Firing coaches left and right, spending millions on players, can't figure it out, but they don't care because it's the number one brand in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and they print money off merchandise, ticket sales, TV deals, etc. And so if you're the Raiders, yeah, and the Cowboys, I mean, the Cowboys are the number one example. Like, the Cowboys haven't been to a Super Bowl since I was 10 years
When
old.
was the last time they won a playoff game? 2012.
Dak got one, didn't he? Didn't Dak win a playoff game?
I think Dak won
Oh,
one.
that's right.
One.
He got one. Yeah.
And Romo's got like 2.
Yeah.
So it ain't pretty, but it's the star.
Yeah.
And the Raiders, they find themselves in the same situation. Mark Davis is making money every year.
Oh, God,
the
hand over
brand
fist.
is fantastic. The move to Vegas was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Stadium's gorgeous. The black and silver really plays there.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Golden Knights, which are black as well. The whole brand, I dare I say, is better than it's ever been.
Yeah, the brand elements of it, which is what, you know, when you're ownership, you're just like, well, you know, keep it going. So I had some lofty aspirations and goals, but you know, they're gonna release Geno Smith unless a trade comes through at the last second,
Which ain't gonna
I
happen.
don't think it's gonna happen. So they're gonna,
When you find out someone's going to get released unless a trade happens, nobody's trading for it.
well, unless they want to beat somebody else to that.
I suppose.
That's when that happens. But I'm not holding my breath. So they're going to get, I think, was it $8 million in cap relief for
I believe
Geno?
that's
but
what I
it's
read.
18.5 dead cap. So
Not terrible.
It's not the worst. Like that was always the deal with like this is like no matter what, if it was 1 year, 2 year, it wasn't ever going to be something that was like, oh God, you know.
And Mendoza's not going to cost you $40 million next year.
Yeah, and Kyler's what? He's got like a $35 million dead cap, I think is what it was. It's not that. It's it's less than half that kind
Well,
of a deal.
Deshaun
so-
Watson, if he didn't restructure, which he just did, his
Yeah.
was like an $80 million hit.
Oh man, that's tough. So,
done
Yeah, it happens. But
Rank the three concerns from top to bottom of Guerrero, Gino, Max.
Guerrero, because it's gonna last.
Yeah.
Like it's.
If
I
your
don't
best friend is an owner of the team,
I don't want to say it's insidious, but like it kind of bled into the Patriots too, where they
Really
remember
did.
they had to shove him out. Like, no, dude, you don't get to do that. The Bucs were like, whatever.
we don't care. We want a title.
Yeah. So,
Crosby too. Gino had to go.
well, look, Max doesn't have to go.
Max doesn't have to go, but the situation
Mm-hmm.
is a problem.
It is, but it's also I feel very similar to about it that I did with Dame. Dude, you did your thing. You did
Thanks
your
for
time.
your time. We love
Like,
you.
I don't know a Raiders.
I wish you the best.
Of all my Raiders fans friends, I have yet to have somebody come with me with a different take of like, I just want him to do well.
Yeah, I'll
'Cause
send you.
we love him.
I'll send you to Green Bay or Chicago or somebody that's not in the AFC.
Not in the
and
AFC West.
Not in the AFC West, and put you in a good position to win.
Yeah, I mean,
Similar to Dame. That's a good parallel.
I mean, we sent Khalil Mack to
Mhm.
Chicago, and that worked out. This is like one of the very, 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 very few teams where I say we.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
the Raiders are my first fandom.
Okay.
Like I was what, 4 years old when I went to a Raiders game. First time.
Guardians are mine. That's my first love.
It sucks because I just haven't been able to care about them for 20 years.
This is probably the lowest point of their franchise history.
No.
No?
2009 through
Oh, the-
14, 15.
The end Oakland days.
The
The
Jamarcus
post-
gone, Darius Hayward Bay, Rolando McClain, just
Darren McFadden.
absolutely.
I'd say it was probably the
gut-wrenching.
years when Darren McFadden went to Dallas and
Yeah.
then
And kinda
had a
popped.
1,000
Stayed
yard
healthy
season.
and was
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, like it was just they missed on like and if you go back if you want to laugh at the Raiders, go look at their drafts from I think it's 2007 to 2012 or 13. Not only the players they took that were so bad, look at the next players available. And it's just Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer
Just
after Hall of
punch
Famer.
to the gut.
Oh, hey,
Hey, that's me.
That's you.
Weird.
That's
Sorry
weird.
about that.
You and your volume.
I don't understand. Dude, my computer's closed.
Yeah, that's weird that it does ring through your computer.
No, because I don't have the sound off.
No, yeah, you don't have a MacBook, do you?
I do.
Is that a weird? Do you just have like a case on it that makes it bigger like that?
No, it's just a nice MacBook Pro.
Oh, okay. May I get the skinny one?
Is yours an Air or is yours a MacBook Pro?
That's a Pro.
Okay. I don't know. How old's yours?
Like 4 years old.
Oh, mine's like 2.
Maybe that's why they got bigger again. Like
Well,
that?
there's different sizes.
Yeah, I guess. I
might have just got the bigger size.
I like the smaller one. I'm not
let,
trying to compensate.
Let's stick in the NFL. Let's head to the city of New York, the city that never sleeps. They're looking for a quarterback. Conflicting reports out of which way they want to go.
Oof.
So let's head there. I bet you they will all fail. So we'll try that next. But there's Casey with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This Sports Center update is brought to you by Mountaintop Metal Roofing. No maintenance, energy efficient, fire resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Do it once, do it right. Visit mountaintopmetalroofing.com. First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers are back in action tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets on the road. Chris Murray is questionable coming into the game with an illness, while Denny Avia is doubtful as the Blazers try to manage his lower back injury. Portland coming into the contest as 6.5-point underdogs. Some NFL news for you as the Los Angeles Rams are re-signing safety Cam Curl to a 3-year, $36 million deal, including $24 million in guarantees. This marks the second major move in the Rams secondary this week after the Rams traded for All-Pro corner Trent McDuffie just days ago. The Raiders are releasing quarterback Geno Smith as no surprise. Las Vegas currently holds the number 1 pick in the 2026 draft as they are clear betting favorites to draft Heisman quarterback Fernando Mendoza. With the move, the Raiders open up $8 million in salary cap space while taking on $18.5 million in dead cap. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is in full swing as Cuba and Panama are currently live. Japan defeated Chinese Taipei early this morning 13-0. And USA will officially start pool playoff tonight, taking on Brazil at 5 p.m. on Fox. Logan Webb to get the start on the bump for the Stars and Stripes. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
your home for Seahawks football. The Fan Sports Network. 105.
Hanging out here in the NFL. Get to some ticket prices when your team sucks. Some fun stuff going on in baseball. I wish more teams would offer stuff like this. Make things a lot more fun. But let's stick in the NFL here. We were talking quarterbacks. Geno's now available. The Raiders have decided no mas. They are not living mas with Geno.
No mas.
No mas.
No mas, por favor.
Conflicting reports coming out of New York about the Jets and their quarterback situation. This is what I have heard. This is what I've come across on my algorithms and my timelines.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets are extremely interested in Tua Tagovailoa. Awesome. Have fun with that. You let me know how that turns out. Number 2, the Jets would like 2 veteran quarterbacks to come in to help compete while potentially drafting a young quarterback. Which of these scenarios do you think ends worse for the Jets?
Tua.
Tua,
Yeah. 100%.
bringing in veterans and drafting, say, a Ty Simpson in the second round?
What do you here's the thing. Number 1, I don't buy any of the quarterbacks in this draft really outside of Mendoza. Even
Mendoza were a little.
they're not trading up for him. That's the thing. It's like, if the Raiders are going to take him, the Raiders are going to take him. It's, like, I have more faith in this than I do Jamarcus Russell, but I mean the bar is the floor.
Sure.
But real quick, Tua, if he's above the Mason-Dixon line, how does he play?
Terribly.
Okay.
He's 8-0 versus the Jets in his career.
The Jets suck, though. But you want Tua to play in the cold at bare minimum half the season?
He has to play them twice a year already.
But one's in Miami.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we've talked about Kyler a lot, and he's in the news a lot. He is the number 1 available quarterback this offseason right now. Kyler to me is, more athletic. Tua, I like Tua's brain a little bit better than Kyler.
What?
Good call.
Just
And let me say
the idea of his brain?
I think the IQ I prefer more.
There we
the
go.
scrambled eggs, I misspoke on that.
Fencing position.
Yes, but if you put them together, dude, they're the same thing to me, and I'm out on both. Like we talk about this with Minnesota. Like, if I'm Minnesota, I think I'm just going to suck and get a quarterback next year. If I'm the Jets, I think I'm just going to suck and get a quarterback next year. Like, run out Justin Fields, get Aaron Glenn fired, find yourself a new coach, and go get, like, Arch Manning or something. Dante Moore. I don't know.
I mean, is this
But this is what we're gonna stake our entire franchise right now on Ty Simpson, Carson Wentz, Geno Smith, or Tua? I'm out on that.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
I think I'd rather just suck.
But the flip side is this the curse of Woody Johnson?
Well, and that's where the ineptitude comes in. In talking about Mark Davis, that's where the crappy owner steps in. But like if I'm Arizona,
But the thing about the Raiders is like Mark's a good crappy owner. Like if you go if you look at the report cards and stuff like that, Woody Johnson rates as like one of the worst.
yeah,
Every time. Mark Davis rates as one of the best because he takes care of their players.
and they're in Vegas. That helps.
I mean, it does, but it's like they've got a top flight workout facility, top flight locker room, top flight travel, top flight, family engagement, kind of like
The Raiders facility sits right next to the Las Vegas Aces facility.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful plot of land.
yeah. And guess what? You know what else Mark Davis owns? The Aces, and the Aces have been like the best team in the WNBA for
They're
like
the
last
dynasty.
6 years, 7 years.
They're the dynasty, and they got Asia.
Like they're good. So it's like, why can't you put that level of competency into your NFL team?
Look, I know we're all trying to win right now, and you need urgency, especially if you're trying to sell tickets and things like that. But look, Jets fans still buy tickets. Go get Reese. Go get whoever the best player available in the draft. Suck again. Fire Aaron Glenn, and then go find a quarterback. If I'm Arizona, bro, I'm rolling out Jacoby Brissett. I'm rolling him out. What do I care? Give me the best player on the board at number 4 overall. I'm going to roll out Jacoby Brissett, probably win 5 games again, maybe even less, maybe even bench him and see if I got somebody else around. Lose games intentionally. Quarterback draft next year looks pretty okay.
Yeah, but then you have a tight end who led the league in receptions who says, all right, my contract's up. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. And he's probably the only saving grace of your franchise currently.
And that's the thing is there's always competing agendas in the NFL because of the shortness of guarantees and contracts, and guys just got to do what they got to do kind of situation. And obviously McBride was an absolute monster for Arizona. But like you look at the Jets. I mean, I this is so dumb in the sense of like DJ Moore is being judged by not running that route. Aaron Glenn is being judged by falling asleep at the combine. Like just the wrong thing at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Like we all have those things in our lives where the wrong thing at the wrong time piles up on you and just whoops your butt.
Sure, but if McBride, for example, let's use him as an example in Arizona. If he's going to walk after this year, there's no quarterback you can bring in that's going to change that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no trading up for Fernando Mendoza that's going to keep him around because you're still going to have growing pains next year. That's why I'm like, if the dude's already going to walk, he's going to walk. Leonard Williams is going to get traded whether they figured out the quarterback or not because he was going to walk. And so if the guys are going to go anyway, put yourself in the best position to succeed.
Just reset.
It's just 1 year. I'm not talking about suck for 3 years. Next year's quarterback class is going to be really nice. And
Well, maybe.
Maybe. I guess we thought that this year. But hey, draft the best player on the board. Maybe take a flyer on Klubnik, Nussmeier, or Aller in the 5th round. Haynes King. And if things are going to go bad with Justin Fields, which they are, or if things are going to go bad with Jacoby Brissett, which I hate to bash on him because I think he's a fine quarterback. They just suck. Then throw them out there, and at worst case scenario, you're in the top 3 again next year.
But that's also been the Jets' lot in life for how long now?
I know, but Carolina just got out of it, did they not? It's possible.
I mean, they did, but did they?
Yeah, dude, I think they're going to be good next year.
You think so?
I do. That division's wide open.
Okay, how many wins do they have this year?
Less than 500.
Okay.
But so did everybody else.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay was destroyed injury-wise.
Fair, but Mike Evans might walk.
It's fair. But
that's a big hit.
It is. But I would also say, like, it's I think it's similar to the Blazers in the sense of, like, yeah, they went from wretched to bad to okay, but that is improvement.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the belief that they're going to be that much better, I don't know. I mean, that's tough.
Someone's bringing this team up on the text line, the Minnesota Vikings. The difference between Minnesota and New York and Arizona and Vegas is Minnesota has the roster to win right now.
Sure.
They do. Across the board, they are very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
They need one piece. The Jets, dude, Mahomes walks in the door and the Jets win 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes, they have the 9th pick in the draft, and he's on the Chiefs. So it's like a quarterback is not just going to change everything for you. It's going to help you drastically, yes.
You've got to get everything else.
But the Jets, the Raiders, the Cardinals, they've got wholesale issues. The Titans still have issues. Minnesota's different. They're ready to go. They just made poor choices.
At the quarterback position.
They let everybody in the building go, and they've all had success elsewhere. That's their problem.
Is there a quarterback that the Vikings have had outside of J.J. McCarthy that the Jets would be like, yeah, we'll take that? And it's like, oh, wait, you had one of them. You ruined him.
Max Brosmer.
There you go. That's probably the one.
Case Keenum.
They take Case right now.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Sam Darnold.
Absolutely.
Daniel Jones.
Absolutely.
Carson Wentz.
Probably.
Yeah, see what I mean? Dude, number 3 on your team was pretty good last year.
All better than Justin Fields.
All better than Justin Fields. I will sign Carson Wentz to a 5-year deal right now before I want Justin Fields throwing the football for my team.
What's it like to talk yourself into Justin Fields, Case?
Not fun.
How hard did you, or how long did it last?
A week, because Ohio State quarterbacks, you know me and Ohio State quarterbacks, there's only one of all time that has been successful. His name is CJ Stroud, and I speak very highly of him.
And
real quick, who's getting ready to take over for the Steelers?
National championship winner Will Howard.
From where?
Syracuse.
What school did he go to?
Ohio State.
Wait, did he transfer from Syracuse?
No. K-State.
The Ohio State quarterback transferred to...
Yeah, Kyle McCord.
Okay, Kyle McCord went to Syracuse. Where'd Howard come from? K-State?
K-State, yeah.
Okay. Does he count as an Ohio State quarterback?
I mean, he won a national title there, so yeah.
And then they lost to the team that won the national championship this year because they didn't have Will Howard.
That's a fact. I do agree with that.
Does Fernando Mendoza go down as an Indiana quarterback, or does he go down as a Cal quarterback?
We went down, but he has a Heisman and all that stuff.
And he won a national title.
Okay, but Dylan Gabriel is a Sooner quarterback for me. Will always be.
You can choose multiple schools.
I know, but for me, Dylan Gabriel will always be an Oklahoma Sooner.
Really?
Jalen Hurts will always be an Alabama Crimson Tide.
Really?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't like 1 year here, 1 year there, 1 year here, 1 year there.
I think I would put Jalen Hurts more in the Oklahoma camp.
Really?
Than I would Alabama. Yeah.
He started for 3 years, sans a national championship second half.
And they wrote him off, and he did not write back.
It's fair.
And then where did he do at Oklahoma? Like,
Played pretty well.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Lincoln Riley played fairly well.
Yeah.
Tua pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it all. This is why I don't have a team, dude. It's just gonna drive me nuts.
See, but if you
Because
pick
if I had a team, then
if you can pick a team, though, you can be like Case here and be like me, where you talk yourself into things.
talk yourself into Geno.
Mm-hmm.
Talk yourself into Aaron Rodgers one more year. See, that's some gaslighting.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm not doing that.
I'd rather do Aaron than Justin Fields or.
Oh, totally.
I mean, like
You
a
cannot talk me into Aaron this year.
Dude, I think I'd rather have Joe Flacco than Tua or Kyler.
gun to your head, Aaron or Fields.
Joe Flacco,
No, gun to your head. Those
Aaron
two.
or Fields.
the bullet.
What can I do with $5?
I'm-
Buy a bullet and rent a gun. Ticket prices when your team sucks. Some people doing some cool stuff coming up for the Major League Baseball season. I'd love to see other teams do that. Maybe the Blazers could do something like this. We'll go there next. 105.1 The Fan.
Might as well go win the whole thing.
Coming up in hour number deuce, Maurice Edu will join us to talk a little Cascadia Cup from Apple TV. Mo on the program. That'll be fun to have him. Chat a little Timbers. Cascadia Cup this weekend. Web Gems. Way too early hot seats in college football. And the team everyone's going to want to be the Cinderella this year in March Madness, but maybe hold the phone. So a lot to get to in hour number deuce. But I caught this this caught my attention a couple days ago as a couple baseball teams who are not going to be very good this year are doing kind of some cool stuff to get people in the gates. This isn't really about baseball per se. It's more about teams finding, I don't know, creative ways to get butts in the seats when they're not very good. Because even if, like, if I lived in Sacramento, okay, and the Kings stink, it's still fun to go to a game.
Oh, yeah, especially if you're a kid.
Yeah.
The adults, maybe not so much.
I mean, that we were just talking about Woody Johnson. Like, he's a terrible owner. The team stinks, and Jets fans are going to go and sell that place out probably, because it's still going to a game. Let's see. Do you want to do your Cardinals, Danny, or the Colorado Rockies?
Let's start with the Rockies.
What is Colorado Rockies?
The Colorado Rockies have released their season ballpark pass. Access to every home game, not including opening day, for $199. $200 to go to 80 baseball games.
I mean,
they're standing room only tickets. Mobile only, delivered 3 hours before the game, so you're not really going to flip them. But you have upgrade options, and guest passes are available for most games when claiming your ticket. So say Shohei comes to town. You could say, you know what, I don't want to stand in the bar in center field. Let me get some bleacher seats for like $5 more. That's a pretty cool situation. They also do a monthly pass of $40 a month. I'm kind of into this.
I mean,
well, the Rockies weren't dead last in attendance last year, and they are the worst team in baseball, and will be again.
And it's atrocious.
And will be again. They are so bad.
Tough to watch.
Even the Pirates are going to be a feisty little team this year. The Reds made the playoffs last year. There's not a lot of, just garbage can teams in baseball right now. The Rockies will be bad. People go to games. It's a great part of town, right downtown.
Even though Coors is older now, it's
a beautiful place.
Beautiful place.
I've been there. It's one of my favorites I've ever been to.
And again, this bears repeating, where it's located and how it's set up in downtown. It's on the freeway. Mm-hmm. It's right there.
I know 3 breweries off the top of my head that are 3 blocks away.
It's right there. Mm-hmm. You've got that and Mile High both right there. It's set up incredibly well. Like the way how they ended up doing that and how they ended up setting that up in a city that already was kind of set up is actually pretty impressive.
It is pretty cool. And if I was in Colorado, I would 100% spend $200 to go to any game. Because what's the math on that? We pull up a calculator here. We're going to go 200 divided by 80. It's $2.50 a game. So if I go to 40, it's $5 a game.
Can't beat that.
I can't beat that. Now, here's the other thing that the Cardinals are doing right now. The Cardinals right now, $29 at any game at Busch Stadium. Unlimited access to ballpark eats and Coca-Cola. So you're telling me I can get as many popcorns, hot dogs, like the simple things, not the high-end stuff. Simple, average,
the all-American food.
AM, PM nacho style, hot dogs, popcorn, and Coca-Cola for $29? It's a pretty good deal.
That ain't bad.
What stops me from me and my 5 kids showing up and I go to the thing 5 times to get 5 Cokes and 5 hot dogs?
Nothing.
Yeah. You said bottomless.
You know what else you might do, though? You might buy a jersey. You might buy 2. They want to get you in the door.
You're at the game.
Yeah.
You bought the ticket to begin. I think this is really cool, and I wish more teams did this.
Yeah,
you don't have to do it all the time. If the Cardinals go back to winning ways, dude, and they're competing for World Series, that stuff's going to change.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't.
Or you just have some of these built in. I mean, we've seen this kind of in the NBA with the over-the-air broadcast being free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just there's some I don't want to say fan service, but fan love in a sense.
Sure.
but keeping that in there is certainly huge, right? Like that's something that matters.
And you're building lifelong fans.
Yes.
You know, if I take my kids and they're like, whoa, this is awesome, then they take their kids,
Yes.
who take their kids until the Blazers leave Portland and then nobody goes.
It doesn't end up becoming like the VC bro of it all. Like you're not.
Without a doubt.
It's not just the money.
I know. I always sit here and I'm like, why are the Warriors worth so much? Like when Steph goes, they're hosed. And you're like, it's Tech Bros.
It's San
Like,
Francisco.
I don't want to be there at Tech Bros.
Yeah.
I want to be at Busch Stadium with some hot dogs and some Cokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you and I go and we both do this, and what if I do the 9 for 9 for 9 challenge?
Mm-hmm.
And I only got to pay for 9 beers now, and all my hot dogs are only $30? That's a hell of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the Coke.
Because the $9.99 is that's a pricey
That's a
deal.
pricey deal. The beer itself is going to be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
What's a hot dog at a ballpark? $7?
Probably
$8?
Even the cheap ones on a cheap day is it like a minimum $4
What's the number somebody gets cut off?
for food?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you might have those people that like this treating it as their own kind of a deal. But
Right.
I don't think that's necessarily the case.
Like if I order 30 hot dogs, are they going to cut me off?
Well, yeah, there's probably
Not at one time.
Yeah.
But if Joey Chestnut's in this thing and he's like, I'm going to put down 15 hot dogs, are they going to tell him no?
Well, are you going back to the same stand every time?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
15's a light date for Joey Chestnut, too.
So
Dude's hawking down 70 at a time.
yeah, and that's the thing is like how many people are actually going to do that?
Yeah,
That's the
probably
thing.
not.
So
Average price of an MLB hot dog was around $5.47.
Dude, that's actually still a hell of a deal.
that's not bad. It ain't a Costco dog, but it ain't bad.
It ain't a Costco dog, but it ain't bad. And, baseball stadiums, most of them let you bring in food.
Certain things.
There's
yeah.
certain things. Yeah. Like you can get peanuts on the streets, and you can bring that in.
Yeah.
Bag spaghetti.
Ugh, it's so weird.
I don't want to eat cold spaghetti,
No.
but boy, I feel like I got to try it.
You go with that.
Okay.
I want no part of that.
I'll report back. All right, when we come back, let's talk a little college basketball, and Mo Edu will join us to talk Cascadia Cup. Lots more to get to in hour number deuce. Portland Sports Leader, the Fan Sports Network.
I can't believe how
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers are back in action tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets on the road. Chris Murray is questionable coming into the game with an illness, while Denny Avdia is doubtful as the Blazers try to manage his lower back injury. Portland coming into the contest as 6.5-point underdogs. Some NFL news for you, as the Los Angeles Rams are re-signing safety Cam Curl to a 3-year, $36 million deal, including $24 million in guarantees. This marks the second major move in the Rams secondary this week after the Rams traded for All-Pro corner Trent McDuffie just days ago. The Raiders are releasing quarterback Geno Smith as no surprise. Las Vegas currently holds the number 1 pick in the 2026 draft, as they are clear betting favorites to draft Heisman quarterback Fernando Mendoza. With the move, the Raiders open up $8 million in salary cap while taking on $18.5 million in dead cap space. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is in full swing as Cuba and Panama we're currently live. Now we have the Netherlands and Venezuela taking on, as Japan defeated Chinese Taipei earlier this morning. But the USA will officially start pool play off tonight, taking on Brazil at 5 p.m. on Fox. Logan Webb to get the start on the bump for the Stars and Stripes. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at WarrenAllen.com.
The home of prime time with Isaac and Sue.
All right, hour number deuce here. Firm of Harris Meringue, Portland sports leader. Missing the first hour, you can download that, The Fan Podcast, 1051thefan.com, the Odyssey app, wherever you get your podcasts. Miss Dirt and Sprague this morning. Check that out wherever you get your podcasts. The YouTubes, rewind, fast forward. Except for the future, that would be impossible. Venezuela up 6-1 over the Netherlands. They batted around in the bottom of the fifth. This Netherlands team, or this Venezuela team, is really good. Got some studs on there. What'd you say the score is of the Cuba game? Cuba-Panama?
I didn't, but let me update you with that.
My bad. I thought you were, and I just wasn't listening.
Dun, dun,
Because
dun,
sometimes I'm really bad at that. I'm more than willing to admit. I try to be paying attention all the time. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Cuba defeated Panama 3-1.
3-1. Now Mexico and Great Britain are on. I might go over to that, but then I got to watch Jazz, and nobody wants that.
Oh, you love it. Stop pretending.
Nobody wants to watch Jazz.
I think you like to hate him.
I do like to hate him. The brand man hit me with, I don't understand jazz, but he was talking about jazz music, and that made me giggle, but also pissed me off because I love jazz. I don't like jazz though.
You do love jazz though.
I do love jazz. I just really don't like jazz. Bruce Pearl stepped in it when talking about Miami of Ohio. I don't know if you've noticed this, Danny, but the Miami of Ohio Redhawks are undefeated.
They are.
They're the only undefeated team in college basketball.
And I want them in.
Bruce Pearl said this the other day on the television. He said, Miami, Ohio, here's the deal. Quote, are we selecting the 68 most deserving teams, or are we going to select the 68 best teams? For selecting the 68 best teams, then Miami is going to have to win their tournament to qualify as a champion, because as an at-large, they are not one of the best teams in the country, and that's going to be a difficult choice for the committee to make. Now, a lot of people have realized that, the Auburn Tigers, who are coached by who? That'd be right. Nepo himself, Bruce Pearl's kid, somehow got a 5-year deal out of that, are currently on the bubble. To which longtime bracketology bro Joe Lunardi said, quote, I try to avoid debates without clear right or wrong answers, but Bruce Pearl's argument against Miami as an at-large team requires context. First, high major status aside, we have no idea whether Auburn is the better basketball team. Second, Miami has won 4 more true road games than Auburn has played, and road teams in men's college basketball win less than 1/3 of the time. Finally, in the modern history of the NCAA tournament, great mid-majors won almost twice as many games as middling high majors, despite fewer bids and weaker seedings. Now, I suppose it's possible Miami is the worst undefeated all time, and Auburn is the best 500 team we've ever seen. But it's way more likely Pearl would be better off leaving bracketology to the professionals. That's a shot, dude.
Uh,
That's a shot.
for those that don't know, Lenardi's batting like 980
Yeah,
all the time.
All the time, dude. He's the dude.
Everything is built off his math.
He is the dude.
Like
the committee is going off of his math.
Yes, they are going to. And guess what he ends up doing?
He's right.
Being right. He told everybody last year, North Carolina's buns. Stop arguing with me.
And they were buns. They got in and they were buns. Now, I will flip side this a little bit, and I have to, full disclosure, give all the credit in the world to LeVon James, the producer of Primetime. Stephen Vaughn did some digging because he, like we found out they have a type over there, is a degenerate gambler. I mean, this is the most loving way possible. He's been gambling on Miami. I don't remember if he's been gambling on them or against them.
Against them.
Is he fading them? Okay.
Yeah, he's fading them.
So he's fading them. He brought up an interesting stat the other day. They aren't even the best team in their conference. Akron is currently the number one offense and number one defense in that conference. It looks bad because Pearl wants his school to get in Auburn, but I wonder if Pearl's not wrong. That maybe Miami is just undefeated, but they're not very good. I'm not taking them far in the tournament.
I wouldn't take them far, but you're not undefeated and not good.
Fair.
Volatility in
Fair.
basketball is far too wild. There's far too many games. This isn't college football.
That's a fair point. You
where
are
you're,
correct.
You're playing, 12 games. They're 30-0.
Yes.
30-0.
And they've won close games and they've won blowouts.
Yes.
Now their schedule is not great,
but
you're still winning games though.
You're 30. Like, look, if this team's, 25-5, 24-6, like, okay, sure. 30-0.
The other fact, though, that was brought up on Primetime from a gambling aspect and filling out your brackets is they're going to go into this game and they're probably going to be like a 7-point dog. And people who don't watch college basketball are going to look at that and say, this undefeated mid-major is a 7-point dog. They're going to hammer it. And then the Sharps are going to come in on the Kansas that they play. And Kansas will beat them by 15.
And here's the thing. As it stands.
Potentially.
As it stands right now.
I thought that was a fair point.
As it stands right now, they are the highest seed they will get is an 11 seed. 11.
I know. I thought they have 12 written all over them.
But they would play ACC team, Vanderbilt, as it stands right now. ACC, I'm sorry, SEC.
Yeah. I watched Vanderbilt play the other day.
But I'm just saying, like, they're an 11 seed.
That's a tough matchup, man. 7? Here I am talking myself into Miami of Ohio.
Just saying.
Oh, God, I'm going to lose so much money this year.
The back end of the bracket, man, I would much rather give it to a mid-major than a middling high major.
That I 100% agree with you on. Every time. Give the shot to a mid-major. I do not. That's Lenardi's point, too. Like, I don't
The math says over the history of all of the math that I have here, regardless of what era we are in, the mid-major does better.
Yeah, look, Auburn made the Final Four last year. Awesome. They don't have that same team.
No.
It is not. Johnny Broom ain't walking through that door. I'm with you. I will always
dragging
choose,
his leg behind him.
I will always choose a mid-major over a 500 major. Fan Madness is back. Join the Fan Thursday, March 19th and Friday, March 20th for the two most exciting days of basketball at Tom's Watch Bar and A Casino Resort in Ridgefield. Dirt and Sprague, this show, The Firm, Happy Hour with Luke Anderson, Primetime, Isaac and Suk, all broadcasting live throughout the days. Don't miss a minute of the action. Play hooky with the Fan for Fan Madness, brought to you by A, Window Nation, George McCoy at Warren Allen Attorneys at Law, Cricket Wireless, and video only, March 19th and 20th at A Casino and Resort. We come back, Maurice Edu from Apple TV will join us, and we'll talk a little Cascadia Cup. Timbers take on the Whitecaps this weekend. 105.1 The Fan. Portland Timbers take on the Vancouver Whitecaps this weekend. Kick at 7:30. As always, you can catch all the action right here on 105.1, The Fan, home of your Portland Timbers. But don't worry, it's a home match this weekend, so you can do the cool thing where you can also catch on Apple TV and stream the radio. And if you don't do that, well, you will get the wonderful voice of our next guest, Maurice Edu. Mo, thank you for joining the show, buddy. Welcome back to Portland for the first time this season. In your experience, what, if you have time, do you like to do in this great city of ours?
That's a good question. Well, I'm actually at Solo House right now, so that's one of the things that I like to do. Yeah. I'm fortunate because every time that I come here, I'm with Keith Costigan, who's a little bit more versed on the city than I am. So he always finds a good restaurant to take us to and, find little different things to explore in and around the city.
Friend of the show, Keith Costigan. You are in good hands, my friend, but you know that better than anybody. Look, let's jump right in. Let's jump right into this, my man. I don't know if it's regional bias or what it is, but let's talk the Cascadia Cup in general as the MLS continues to grow and gains traction, more and more popularity. Am I too biased in saying that this is the best rivalry in the MLS?
No, I wouldn't say you are. I would say that this rivalry definitely is, for me, it's like 1A, 1B with El Tráfico, but where this rivalry has a little bit more steam is the history, right? The history behind it. I mean, you go to a Sounders Portland Timbers game, this is incredible. And now in recent times with Vancouver showing the success that they've had, it just continues to add more fuel to the fire. I just love the passionate fan bases. The stadiums are incredible. And what, again, is a big distinction is the teams have had success. Like, that's what helps to really fuel the rivalry. Vancouver coming off of winning Cascadia Cup last year and looking to make it their ninth, I believe, this season if they can win it again. It's great for the league. It's great for the individual clubs. And then in this region, the fact that it's fueled and really spun on by the fans, that's what makes it that much more special.
Mo, when you take a look at this Timbers team right now, through two matches, they I don't think you could have had two more diametrically opposing not only game plans but just execution. Without jumping to conclusions, like which team is this team actually going to come out as, and what do they need to come out as to kind of get things going and get back on track?
Well, I think the hope would be the team that you saw in the first game, where you're scoring goals, but beyond that, they just look to be more of clarity amongst the players, amongst themselves. And in the Colorado game, it was weird, right? You just never really felt like they got going, and then you can see that first goal, have a couple chances to get back into the game. The chance that comes to mind is the one that Belda has and doesn't put that in the back of the net, and then the game kind of just gets away from you. Red card, all these different things just help to spin that game out of control. I think being back at home will be a benefit, and this has to be a place where the Timbers really maximize points. They have an incredible fan base, incredible stadium. They have to make this place a stadium that teams hate coming to, first and foremost. I think having Cascadia Cup against Vancouver is a great kind of game to respond to that, because you don't need added motivation for rivalries. You don't need anyone to be in your ear. You don't need the manager to say anything to you during training. This game sells itself and it builds itself up. So then the other part is, you start to get some players back from injury, hopefully, new signings. Hopefully he comes in and can really help to elevate this team in the attacking phase of the game as well. So I think there's a lot of positives to look forward to. Now, do I think that, would I go and say that this is a team that I think is going to win the West? No, but I think if they start to get the pieces back healthy first and foremost, start to establish some more cohesion, Cole Bassett becomes the player and is the player that I think Phil Neville and fans hope that he'll be when they signed him, that there's some pieces that can make this a really interesting season for the Timbers.
He's Maurice Edu, be on the call for the Timbers Whitecaps this weekend. And Mo, let me flip this over to Vancouver, okay? The first 2 weeks, I don't think Vancouver's had the toughest schedule to start, but boy, they might be my most impressed team so far this year, trying to get back to an MLS Cup where they had a chance to win that game until things kind of unraveled at the end of last season. When we look at this Cascadia Cup, Portland Timbers fans hate that team in Seattle, that we don't really like to say their names. It's kind of a curse word around here sort of thing. Yet somehow sleeping giant in the background is nice guy Vancouver. What is it that Vancouver has done in your mind to put them on this stage to be, like I said, kind of one of my more impressed teams so far this year off of their success last year?
Well, first of all, you guys need to erase that nice guy tag, because if you approach them as a nice guys going into this game, you're only doing themselves a disservice.
That's how you get punched in the mouth and not see it coming, right?
Exactly. No, Vancouver's taken, you know what it is? They've had a lot of individuals who have taken steps forward. Jesper Sorensen came in last year and did an incredible job. It's never easy as a first-year manager navigating this league, but he came in and did an incredible job, and he got the buy-in from the players straight away, which is key. But as I mentioned, individual players took really big steps forward. Tristan Blackman, Defender of the Year, Sebastian Berhalter, Best 11. His partnership with Kubas in midfield was so influential. They really strengthened their spine. So when you look at their back line, as I mentioned, Tristan Blackman, Veselinovic goes down with an injury. Ralph Priso emerges as this star-studded center back as well. But it's in my mind, that midfield battle is going to be so key in this game tomorrow night. With Ralph, with Andres Kubas and Sebastian Berhalter's partnership, I think they've been excellent. And then you go in and you make a midsummer signing in Thomas Mueller, who's done everything, right? Who's won everything there is to win in this sport. And what he brings beyond that is it's that experience. It's that winning know-how. And he's a selfless player who's found a way to elevate his teammates even more. They lose a couple players in the offseason. Ali Ahmed leaves, Jaden Nelson. But now they've made a couple signings. AZ comes in, scores in the first game, sets up the penalty in the second game. So are they the finished product right now? No, but I agree with you. I've been impressed with their start so far, haven't conceded a goal, and things are starting to look like they're clicking into places already just 2 games in.
Regardless of just being 2 games, you played in this league, you played professionally, you know what it's like to be out there and keep clean sheets. You look at the top of the West right now, the top 4 teams get through 2 matches all with clean sheets. Do you look at that and you just kind of go, regardless of who they're playing, they're getting out on the front foot to start a season like this, and to keep sheets clean, to have an offense that looks like this. You talk about adding the addition of Mueller to that team. Like, this Vancouver team looks like, regardless of who they play to start the season, this is exactly what you want to see from them, right?
And you got to keep in mind, Vancouver's also balancing playing in CCC, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's 100%. I agree with you that it's so funny because we were on the call for their first game against RSL, and they win the game 1-0. It's not the prettiest performance by any stretch of the imagination. But guess what? By the summertime, by the end of the season, when you're looking back at this season, game 1, you're not going to remember what that performance looked like, but you're going to remember we got 3 points. We found a way to get 3 points. That's what top teams do. Even when they're not at their best, even when things aren't, the finished product, they find ways to get results and to get wins. And to your point, clean sheets, that builds confidence. That builds momentum. You feel like, hey, we're a team that is so hard to beat, so hard to break down, and we know we have firepower going either way. And so if that's the kind of formula that you have where teams know that they can't, at some point they got to throw caution to the wind and gamble and commit more numbers forward and expose themselves the opposite way, and you're comfortable setting up in your block defensively, you have willing players in your front line that are willing to press, that are willing to track back and do the dirty work. And that's what I meant when I said from Sorensen that he got that buy-in early on. Like, when you have a group of players who are all so willing to do the dirty work on both sides of the ball, it's a recipe for success.
Mo, let me ask you, Danny and I interviewed Rob Stone back in December at Army-Navy and asked him this question. I do some work with Jake Zivin, and we've had Keith on the show, et cetera, and I always want to ask, I'm curious your thoughts on the new schedule shift when it comes down the line, because I've heard both sides. I've heard some people say yes, some people say no. When the schedule shifts to kind of more in line with how Europe does things in the international stage as well, where do you sit on that being a benefit or a negative for the MLS?
No, I think it's a benefit. I think it's a benefit in various different ways. The obvious one is, when you're a player and you're playing for your national team, for example, you have these international windows that sometimes you're caught in this situation of, well, you're always going to say, yes, I want to go play for my national team, but your team is hindered by that because now they still have a game to play on the weekend where you're not available for it. It also just aligns us with the international market when it comes to transfers and doing business, conducting player movements and whatnot. So, look, are there going to be some complications? Are there going to be some things that have to get worked out and figured out? For sure, but those are the growing pains that you're willing to take on and accept for what, in my mind, is a right step is a big step in the right direction for the league.
That's exactly how I feel. You passed the test. Since you said it, and I believe it, now it's written in stone. He is Maurice Edu. He is on the call this weekend with Keith Costigan for the Timbers and the Whitecaps. My friend, thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful call. I'll be in there. Maybe I'll come say hi to you guys.
Okay, sounds good, man. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Enjoy Soho. That is Maurice Edu of MLS Apple TV. Again, be on the call. But if you can't catch it there, please remember, we are the home of the Timbers right here, 105.1 The Fan. Kick is at 7:30. Pregame starts at 6:30 with Adam Sussman. And then Fletcher and Aaron will take over from there. Big game this weekend. I love Cascadia Cup till the end of time. Build a bonfire. That whole thing is always a fun. And a Saturday night at 7:30, that place should be absolutely rocking. When we come back, what are we getting into here? What do we got? Way too early hot seats in college football. Spoiler alert, Danny, you're not in tier 1, but maybe you're in tier 2.
Oh.
We'll go there next. There's Lowercase with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers are back in action tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets on the road. Chris Murray is questionable coming into the game with an illness, while Denny Avia is doubtful as the Blazers try to manage his lower back injury. Portland coming into the contest as 6.5-point underdogs. Some NFL news for you as the Los Angeles Rams are re-signing safety Cam Curl to a 3-year, $36 million deal, including $24 million in guarantees. This marks the second major move in the Rams secondary this week after they signed and traded for All-Pro corner Trent McDuffie just days ago. The Houston Texans have agreed on a 1-year, $40 million extension for defensive end Danielle Hunter. This is Hunter's second extension with Houston, as the Pro Bowl edge rusher finished third in the NFL with 15 sacks last season. Finally, the WBC is in full swing as Ronald Acuna and Venezuela are taking on Didi Gregorius and the Netherlands. The score in that one is currently 6-2 as we are in the top of the 7th as Venezuela leads. Japan defeated Chinese Taipei early this morning 13-0, and USA will officially start pool playoff tonight, taking on Brazil at 5 p.m. on Fox. Logan Webb on the bump for the Stars and Stripes. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Sports Saturday with Joe Fisher and Rashad Taylor. Saturday.
Still a banger of a song.
Such a banger, dude. You know, the first time I ever saw Rick Astley, never in my life did I think that guy would sound like this. He's got like Michael McDonald vibes to him.
Oh, 100%.
But he's like this kind of skinny, small white guy.
Like Bobby Caldwell vibe.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, man, we're just here to vibe now. All right? Bump back music from here on out is just here to vibe.
I mean, yes.
That's what I learned from Bad Bunny. One of our AEs, that's what she told me. Paulina told me, Bad Bunny's just vibes. And I've decided from now on, life is just vibes.
It's got to be more than that.
Got to be more than just vibes?
You got to find meaning in it. Come on now.
Okay. But vibes is a good
and
starting
not day
point.
drinking.
But vibes is a good starting point.
No, you got to have some conviction in them.
Yeah.
Because vibes can lead you astray.
That is true, man. Haven't done me wrong yet, though. Let's see.
Just the chance that you almost got stabbed when you went day drinking.
Dude, I can't believe that, man.
See, look at what vibes got you.
Look at what vibes got me.
Vibes almost got you stabbed.
Just got me in trouble.
See? They can lead you astray.
I'm going to go home and rethink my life.
Vibes are of this world and lack the conviction.
Yeah, I know. It's a good thing that I work at Timbers games now because now I don't drink when I go there. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Which stinks because I got like a parking pass next to all the cool bars.
Again, we were talking pre-show about the super DUIs that are present
That
in
is
Arizona.
True. We were talking about super DUIs.
Which I did not know was a thing.
I didn't either. But also in Arizona, dude, you get your driver's license and it expires in like 50 years.
I will say, though, I'm a fan of the super DUI. If you are just blamered,
yeah, dude.
Do not go to the drunk tank. Do not pass go. Go straight to jail.
I think so.
I'm a big fan of that.
I think
you
so.
blow a .15, dog, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
0.17 or higher.
Is it 1.7?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro.
At point
you
one,
have made
you are drunk.
egregious choices.
Yeah, it's not like you had 3 beers and you blew a .09. No, it's like you have made decisions.
Dude, if I see somebody out on the road and I'm pretty sure they've been drinking, I will call the cops on them.
I know you will.
Every single time. Every single time.
Hands free though.
I do. You know, I did. I got in trouble for using my Face ID to try to unlock my phone to press play on a podcast and got a ticket for that's going to last me 4 more years.
Don't blame the day drinking. You can get stabbed drinking at night too. That's Jordan on the text line.
Yeah. You know what the common thread here?
Don't go out.
That and drinking.
Just hole up in your house.
I mean, look, I had a guy pull a knife on me outside a bar.
Yeah. I don't want to die.
I legitimately thought I was going to get stabbed.
I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm not ready to die now. Does that make sense?
No.
I know that death is inevitable
Sure.
and will come for me someday, but I don't want it to be now. Fair?
Sure.
Very fair.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Dutch pitcher's last name, and I'm really struggling not to giggle. Floor anus.
It was like when I watched Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What was the roster like? What was the one that stood out?
Oh, I gotta find it again. Chinese Taipei.
It was okay, yep, that tracks, that checks out, and then wait, what?
Yeah, it was like there's a lot of Chens and Changs and Changs and Lins on the team. I was seeing the defensive structure of everybody.
And then one stood out to you.
Stuart Fairchild in center field for Chinese Taipei.
Is Stuart Fairchild the whitest name you've ever heard in your entire life?
His mother is Chinese.
I mean, that's just...
Plays for my team. He's a minor league player for my team.
Is he?
Seattle kid.
Yeah. He's from
no
Seattle.
kidding.
Yep.
These are all lining up.
But it was pretty wild, to see all the, you see this in all major sports.
Sure.
The World Cup is classic. Italy plays and they're all, waving
Mamma
their
mia.
wrists,
Yeah.
Mamma Mia's at the sky. Everybody does it. The Americans are usually falling on the ground, yelling at people.
Well, the French national team in soccer and in basketball, it's like, that's weird. Most of these guys don't look
French. Yes.
Interesting.
That is true. Stuart Fairchild, my new favorite player.
Stuart Fairchild, that's an answer to a trivia question.
That is. Caleb Wilson out for the season.
Yeah,
My phone just told me.
they were hoping, and I think that was a case of you need to protect yourself for the draft, dude.
Yeah,
you
probably.
need to make sure it sucks that
Which is
this
too bad because
happens.
North Carolina this year is not too bad.
No, they're not. Like, if they had Wilson, like they've got upset team written all over.
Yeah, they could win one game, maybe 2 games.
6'10" dude who has incredibly high, crazy motor, who wants to dunk everything, rebound everything, block everything, and really get after it. You know how well those guys do in NCAA tournaments?
Very, very well.
Really well.
Yeah, because that's you can win a lot of games by just out athleting people.
Yeah, especially in college.
Yeah, especially in college.
Hard to do in the NBA. College, not as much.
Would you like to guess who the 4 hottest of hot seats in college football, according to Adam Rittenberg, are coming into this year?
Where's Norvell at on this list?
Number 1.
There you go.
Well done, Danny. You passed the test.
I was like,
Mike Norvell, number 1 at Florida State, for the second straight year in the hottest of hot. Number 2, Luke Fickell out of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean they were dog water.
Bad. Their best game they had this year, dare I say, outside of beating the Huskies when your punter led in passing, was against Oregon.
Yeah, didn't they?
Because it was a monsoon.
Didn't
the
they
weather
throw
kept
for like
that game
40 yards or something
Yeah,
like that?
the punter had a fake punt for 27 yards, I think, and led the team.
I think they threw for 45.
Total, yeah.
Yeesh.
Now, that's a W, so it counts. But dare I say the best game they had was only because it was a monsoon at Autzen. That it kept the game close just naturally.
Never rains at Autzen.
I know.
But when it does, it's a monsoon.
Holy goodness. I feel bad. I like Fickell. It's a little different. Like, sometimes I get, what's his butt up at Minnesota? Row the boat?
Oh, gosh dang it. Fleck. PJ Fleck.
PJ Fleck. Sometimes I get Luke Fickell and PJ Fleck confused.
Why? Because they're coaching in the Big Ten?
I guess, and they both have F last names, and they both are on teams that are kind of good programs.
Well, I mean, Minnesota's been nowhere near as good as Wisconsin.
That's a fair point. I like Luke Fickell.
I mean,
I'm not a PJ Fleck guy.
No, I mean, Fleck has his warts for sure. Fickell, to go from Bielema to Fickell, go to like the big old boy to like the most jacked coach in college football.
Good looking too.
I mean,
Luke Fickell's a good looking guy.
Fickell's huge and jacked.
Is he really?
He's a big old high T guy. Like he's built like Whittingham, but younger, but taller too. Fickell's a big dude.
He kind of looks like, he looks like one of those character actor comedians. What's a good show that he's from? Do you see what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. But yeah, no, I mean, like, Fickell just seems like for whatever reason, he both seems like the right guy and the right fit and the wrong guy at the same time. And I can't,
him and Wisconsin just don't quite make sense.
It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how to really square that away.
It's like when Rich Rod got the Michigan job. You're like, Rich Rod?
Yeah.
At Michigan?
You're like,
that doesn't make sense.
Fun and gun in Michigan? Like,
yeah.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, it'd be like, that's why I never thought Kenny Dillingham was going to take the Michigan job. I was like, I don't know, man. You seem like a desert throw the rock kind of guy. Michigan, they haven't discovered they haven't discovered the forward pass yet.
No.
That's why, like, Whittingham, slam dunk.
Oh, yeah.
Slam dunk hire.
Maybe an RPO here or there.
Sure.
But otherwise.
They'll never see it coming.
Nah.
Our starting quarterback will be here for 10 years. It'll be
figure
great.
Bryce Underwood is 7th-year doctorate. It's like, he's still here.
He's
it's like,
still here.
Cam Rising's like, I'm still eligible.
I got one more, coach. Put me in. Also on the hottest of hot, Dave Aranda, which I always find really fascinating because people like really like him, but he's going to get fired.
Likability matters.
Likability does matter. Mike Locksley from Maryland is the other one in the top echelon.
Because they spent a crap ton of money and they still suck.
Yeah, Michigan or Maryland is in a real tough spot.
God, I love that flag.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The Terps were always my fun team. I loved them. I loved them in college basketball.
Gary Williams.
I mean, Juan Dixon, Steve Blake, Chris Wilcox. Like they had a lot of really, really, really good players.
That team was super fun.
They won a national title.
The team was super fun.
I'm sure Bag didn't have anything to do with those guys going there. But also Maryland lacrosse.
Oh, okay.
Maryland lacrosse is phenomenal. And there's always that logo, that flag being synonymous on everything. It just looks so cool.
And then again, this is an article from Adam Rittenberg at ESPN. I just thought it'd be fun to keep thinking about college football. The next tier is, he calls it, we want this to work. You get Shane Beamer at South Carolina. Look, I think Beamer's hosed no matter what. I I think there is a better of all the names we just saw. I think Beamer has the highest chance of losing that job.
He did keep Sellers
He
when
did?
it did sound like he was going to go,
He did. They also won like 2 conference games
and they also
with a preseason like 11th ranking
and they were up 31-3 against
on
A&M.
a college football playoff team and blew it. And you know what? When that third quarter started, everybody knew they were blowing it.
Yep.
Everybody knew they. I don't even watch South Carolina or Texas A&M football. I saw that at halftime. I was like, Beamer's gonna blow this. Not even like it'd be cool if he did. No, he's gonna blow this. Everybody knew that.
That game was still that might have been the best weird game of the entire season.
For sure. And Marcel Reed balled out in the second half.
He was the worst quarterback you'd ever seen in the first half and one of the best you've ever seen in the second half. It was just like,
it saved them to go to the college football playoff.
and that's ultimately what happened to Marcel Reed is like first half Marcel Reed appeared in the whole game.
Yes.
Like, hey.
Bill O'Brien's on this list. Whatever.
He's Boston.
They're
Like,
just gonna
he's
they
just
don't
Boston.
care.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't
fine.
care. And then
And get to it.
And then it's going to cost us is Lincoln Riley.
Mhm.
Look, I think what's going to be really interesting with Lincoln is you have the number 1 recruiting class, but that
doesn't materialize next year.
Exactly. So while the time that he's been there has been disappointing, they are the most notable, winningest program not to have made an appearance in the college football playoff. So there's a lot of that stuff that kind of stacks up, which really stinks and gets really frustrating. But at the same time, he's been there for 4 years. It is getting better. It is not getting worse, but it's not where it wants to be.
No,
and that's a tricky spot.
It's still lacking, and they're 25th. I think them and Oregon are like 24 and 25 in the transfer portal this year. So guys that are, you're not talking about the recruiting class, you're talking about the transfer portal in this offseason period, and it makes more sense in the sense of like who they're bringing in. As far as like looking more like USC, like if you look at who they're bringing in, it's like, oh, they brought in, a 6'5", 260-pound tight end. It's like, oh, okay, cool. You brought in a big wide receiver to replace Jacoby Lane. You brought in a 6'4", 270-pound defensive end. Like, it's like, oh, you're doing the thing that you used to do, which was bring that stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, you also lost Lemon, you lost Lane, you got Mayava to come back, but your number 1 quarterback, Longstreet, is gone.
It's gone.
Now, again, I trust for all of Lincoln Riley's warts and faults, I trust Lincoln Riley with quarterbacks more than any other coach in the country.
Well, without a doubt. I mean, the track record speaks for itself. A couple Heismans, and by a couple, I mean, I think three. Of them. And Jalen Hurts. Yeah. That doesn't hurt at all.
And if he has a quarterback that he likes, like even Miller Moss, before he goes to Louisville, you're like, he took Miller Moss and turned him into a pretty damn good quarterback. It's like, okay, that works. So, here's the thing. Last year I said USC needed to win 8 games.
They did. Could have won 9.
And the reality is, coming into this year, they have to win 8.
Oh, I think they have to win 9.
Well, that's schedule.
Oh, that's right.
They have one of the 5 probably toughest schedules in the country.
I've never really asked you, Danny, or really kind of dove into it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like diehard Lincoln Riley?
No.
Okay.
I'm not, but I'm also not anti.
Okay. Like Michigan fans are always going to say, dude, Harbaugh's God.
Yes.
Ryan Day is not God at Ohio State.
The only coach in my lifetime that I am like, say a sideways word about him, I will cut you, is Pete.
Yeah.
You say a sideways word about Pete. Nope.
I'm out.
Nope.
But Lincoln, you acknowledge.
He has faults.
He has big faults.
But also, we've seen like what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't
especially at the quarterback
position.
position.
Yeah, and it's not, and it's at multiple places.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is what he is there. It's that can he overcome his shortcomings? Because if not, you're talking about, I think it's like a $40 million buyout.
Oh, it ain't cheap.
After this year. So, hard pass, dog.
It ain't cheap if you're going to fire him. When we come back, Web Gems, everybody's favorite, 105.1 The Fan. All right, this is everybody's favorite Web Gems. Do it every single day at 11:45. Coming up in the big nooner, when your boss is not half full but half empty, I've got a new idea for Kyler Murray's new team. Keep you interested. And hello, Mr. Durant, as the Blazers will take on the Rockets tonight. We haven't even got to the Blazers yet.
No.
I feel like we have like 4 more hours of the show left.
It's going to be tough.
Well, I've been, not every night, I've been taking some melatonin. Just help me make sure to sleep through the night. And I think it's like still in my system right now.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a little low energy, dude.
I've tried the melatonin before. It works a little bit. I was talking to my girlfriend about this. The Zoloft, not Zoloft, Zolpidem and Ambien. Those were originally developed for military crew rest because we have to get mandatory
Sure.
rest. Like,
it's there to zonk you out.
Because like we have to get 8 hours of sleep before we go to another mission. Like
Sure.
it's one of the requirements that we have. And so you may end up going to a sortie and you're wide. Even if you're tired, you're still wide awake. The problem is like the suicidal ideations that came out of that stuff.
Oh,
and
I'm sure.
Massive addictions that came out of
Depression, everything, yeah.
I had somebody, I had a full-on like sleepwalking episode, and after that, I was like, "Nope, I'm out." I've never slept walk an entire life. Like I walked out into the living room, kind of like a, and I'm like, "What?"
That's scary.
So yeah, no more of that ever. I'm a hard pass on that.
Web Gems comes to you from the Bayesian. Thank you. I can't pronounce that correctly. The Bayesian performance rating of the top 30 college basketball players since the 2009-2010 season. The most fascinating thing about this, which is why we keep hammering it, which is why I found it just to prove to ourselves, is Harry Ford, former Seattle Mariners, hit a home run. Tie 1-1.
Oh, wow. They have the British Royal Guard.
The Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, the fuzzy helmet.
That's what they get to wear when they hit home runs.
And they have a dude in the crowd with a crown.
That guy looked the most English dude I've ever seen
Missing
in my
some
life.
teeth.
These are the top 30 players since the 2009 season. It should be no shock. Maybe it is a shock to people. Number 1 on that list would be Cam Boozer.
Yep.
Cam Boozer. Some fun things. There's also another player from this season on this list. Actually, there's 2 of them. Yaxel Lendenberg.
Yep.
And, oh, dang, I just lost him. Where'd he go? Jeremy Fears is on this list at number 13 from this season. Braden Smith is at 16 from this season.
I'd imagine since 2009,
that's it.
You're going to have quite a few guys from Michigan State on this list.
There are many Michigan States. At number 7 is Denzel Valentine.
Oof.
13, as I said, Jeremy Fears. 21, some guy named Draymond. 29, Cassius Winston. I loved Cassius Winston. And Xavier Tillman at 30 to round it out. Former Blazer Evan Turner on this list at 27.
Evan Turner was really good in college.
Yeah, Brandon Clark from Gonzaga made this list. He's one of 2 GUs on this list.
I mean, if his leg doesn't explode, he's one of the best backup bigs in the entire NBA.
Your UConn connections would be at number 23. You get Kemba. We all know Kemba's run. Kemba's run was one for the ages, that's for sure. Number 11, Donovan Clingan.
Yep.
The 23-24 season.
He did in college really well on all the analytics.
My boy Chet at number 12. John Shire at 14.
Wait, Shire was
2009,
since 09. Yeah, okay.
It's his last season.
Yeah, Shire, like, you want to talk about, like, collective careers? Shire's is way up there.
I always love looking at this stuff, too, because it just reminds me of players that I really, really liked, like Robbie Hummel at Purdue. Loved him.
Great college players do not equate great NBA players.
Number 8 is Frank Kaminsky.
I mean, solid NBA player.
Great college
totally
player.
Fine.
There is one player on this list that's here twice. Do you care to guess who it is?
It's Edey.
It is Zach Edey. You are correct.
His
number 2 and number 10.
Yeah, his production, because his rebound rate and his block rate and his scoring rate, especially his last year at Purdue, was so bonkers.
Only 4 Duke dudes, but 3 of them in the top 6. Cam Boozer 1, Coop Flag 4, Zion 6.
Yeah. Yeah, Cooper Flag last year was incredible. Like, just think about that. You've got Zion, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
18, 19.
Cooper was it 7 years ago?
Yeah, dude. He's already got a bag. Zion's already got a bag,
I
dude.
know. It's just
he could get another bag.
Well, I don't know about that. But 3 of the best college performers in the last 7 years are from Duke since 2009. It's just like, so over the last 16, 17 years, 3 of the best performers are from that school as freshmen. That's the thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
As freshmen.
Yeah, like here's Chet as a freshman, Anthony Davis as a freshman, Zion Cooper, Cameron as a freshman. Not many. Did I say AD? AD is there, the freshman. But there's like the Braden Smiths, the John
Robbie
Shires,
Humbles,
the Johnny
Zach
Brooms.
Edey.
Like Broom from Auburn is on this list. Robbie Hummel. Draymond. Keegan Murray, Iowa. Jay Crowder, Marquette.
Those are the guys that usually do really well because their IQ, the game slows down for them. It's not necessarily just the physical tools. Where you look at Cam Boozer, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Zion Williamson, it's just like, oh, those are overwhelming physical tools.
You remember Trey Burke?
Oh, yeah.
At Michigan? Who'd they lose to in that title game? Is that a Duke team? I'll look it up in the break.
Was it Florida?
Might have been. I'm total. That era
Is it a
is
Florida team?
That era is like shorting out in my head.
2012, 2013?
12, 13. No, God, I can't.
Kansas.
Okay.
87-85 over Kansas.
Kansas.
Is that Wiggins?
Must be Wiggins.
Yeah, that must be Wiggins.
Did Wiggins win a natty?
No. Chalmers?
No, Mario hit it over D.
Yeah.
Rose.
God.
Well, technically, Mario Chalmers hit the game-winning shot in overtime against nobody. Technically.
Matthew Boateng, Montel Cozart, Marcus Jenkins-Moore. Oh, that's the football roster.
Yeah,
that's Frank Mason's team. That's the Frank Mason.
Let's get out of here. This is off the rails. This is going nowhere.
That was Frank Mason, Joel Embiid, Andrew Wiggins.
YouTube's telling me Louisville.
It was, but it's not the title game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Louisville won the title that year.
Oh, okay. That's Ware. That's Kevin Ware.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right, when we come back, the big nooner is next. When your boss is half empty, how are you supposed to do this? Plus, I got an idea for Kyler Murray's new team. And Kevin Durant will take on the Blazers tonight. A lot more to get to. 105.1 The Fan.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers are back in action tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets on the road. Chris Murray is questionable coming into the game with an illness, while Denny Avdia is doubtful as the Blazers try to manage his lower back injury. Portland comes into the contest as 6.5-point underdogs. Some NFL news for you as the Los Angeles Rams are re-signing safety Cam Curl to a 3-year, $36 million deal. That includes $24 million in guarantees, and this marks the second major move in the Rams secondary this week after the Rams traded for All-Pro corner Trent McDuffie just days ago. The Houston Texans have agreed on a 1-year, $40 million extension for DN Danielle Hunter. This is Hunter's second extension with Houston, as the Pro Bowl edge rusher finished third in the NFL with 15 sacks last season. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is in full swing as Ronald Acuna in Venezuela just wrapped up a victory over Didi Gregorius and the Netherlands. The score on that one was 6-2 as Venezuela pulled away in the bottom of the fifth inning. Japan defeated Chinese Taipei early this morning 13-0, and USA will officially start their pool playoff tonight, taking on Brazil at 5 p.m. on Fox. Logan Webb on the bump for the Stars and Stripes. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The home of the firm of Harris and Meringue.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go here. The firm of Harris and Meringue. We do this bad boy every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. After us, we'll hand the reins over to Duck Insider from 1 to 2. Fan Happy Hour with Luke Anderson from 2 to 3.
2 hours of happy hour today.
2 hours of happy hour today. Wow, blow me down. I didn't get the memo on that. So
Yeah, no Duck Insider today.
no Duck Insider. So 2 hours. A 2-hour happy hour? Hell, I might start day drinking. 2-hour happy hour with Luke Anderson from 1 to 3 o'clock. And then
What's the thing that you wouldn't start day drinking for?
getting stabbed.
Mm.
Randy Rosarena just gunned out a player at the plate.
Turns out, still pretty good.
Dude, he's when he is on and it's like postseason meaningful baseball, the light shines brightest.
Oof.
The light shines brightest on
That
old
thing
Randy.
beat him there by a mile.
Cannon.
Yeah, it turns out meaningful baseball, that dude just turns into another player.
It's like Carlos Beltran,
Yeah.
man. It's just like, oh, okay. Now we're playing baseball? Dope. I don't know what the hell I've been doing for the last 6 months, but I'm ready now.
I'm ready now, and also I'm not just good. I'm great.
I'm really great. I'm like the greatest to ever play baseball when it's postseason.
Tony the Tiger over here.
I know, right? They're great.
Bruce Mayer of the new head man in charge. I know, I hate. If you can't see right now, Danny's just smiling and laughing at me. Quote, a lockout is 100% guaranteed, is what he just said. He said he would have been, a couple days ago, he said he'd be shocked if there wasn't a work stoppage. Look, when my boss is already kind of half empty on this, like I'm really freaking out here. I'm really freaking out. Like if the brand man walks in, he's like, guys, great shows. Station's plummeting. I'm like, oh God, oh God, that's not good. You know? And if the station was plummeting, like you keep that to yourself so you don't have us all freaking out. And then I start day drinking.
Yeah.
Then that's when we're really doing it.
There it is again.
I also think it's just a really bad look. This should be the time as we're sitting here talking about Randy Rosarena and Shohei hitting grand slams and people doing Mexico and Great Britain's hanging with Mexico right now.
See, I disagree. This is
the time to do it.
Put the fear of God in them. Because this is
Who's the fear of God into the players or
into
the
players.
owners?
Into the players.
You think the players gonna cave?
They have to. They have to cave on the salary cap. They have to. The owners, I'm just, dude, I've told you this for what, 7 months, basically?
I know, and I just firmly disagree.
It is.
They've gone too far. Do the owners let them do it for too long, man? They're not going to just take it away from themselves.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They are. They're going to take it away. But here's the thing. The salary floor has to be a part of it.
It's the only way you can do it.
Yes.
It's the only way you can do it.
But also, they've watched the NBA. They're not going to go, okay, the salary cap's $250 million. See you later, bye. It's going to be probably a 5-year smoothing process.
Sure, but what do you think the salary cap in Major League Baseball should be?
You got to. That's where the math has to figure it out.
Luxury tax. I believe when they first started introducing luxury tax, it kind of started at like 200. I think was the base number. Obviously, inflation keeps going.
I mean, they generate about the same amount of money as the NBA.
Oh yeah, they're almost exact.
They're
24 numbers. 2024 numbers were both 10.1 billion.
They should probably take cues from that. Now, stay away from second aprons.
Definitely, I don't want anything.
No aprons whatsoever. You were cooking naked.
Yeah, I wonder how many things the players will need in order to sign off on a salary cap. Like, do we fight for
in the
no
NBA,
arbitration?
Yes, for sure. But in the NBA, they got the ability to smoke weed. In Major League Baseball, it's probably, I want to chew again.
I don't know. The tobacco thing is kind of over in baseball, I feel like. No, really?
How many times does it pan to a dugout and you see a guy with a lipper in?
Bro, my best player is Jose Ramirez. The dude doesn't have a lipper in. It's
a horseshoe.
It's Tito Cheek.
Yeah. So, and it ain't seeds.
No.
So.
It ain't seeds.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tito's, dude?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a brick and he wraps bubble gum around it. That dude's going to.
He's still ticking.
He has stomach issues all the time. I wonder why.
Wonder why, because he's gutting it the entire
he's like
time.
Gastrointestinal surgery all the time.
When you wrap your tobacco in a pound of sugar, yeah. But I think you're right. I think arbitration is a huge one.
Floor has to happen.
And also, no more the dilly-dallying with start dates. Starting clocks.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to go away.
Yeah, it has to. Something has to be done. Arbitration, I guess I don't mind arbitration too much. It is there in theory to benefit players. I mean, Tarek Skubal just made $30 million off of it.
With the way that it went, maybe the owners are like, we need to get rid of arbitration. Here's the thing, though.
But the clock is a big one.
This is the
Travis Pizzana. He's our number one prospect. He's not going to get called up till July because it gives us 2 more years of control.
The concession I would make there, if I'm the owner's side of or the player's side of this, is going,
yes, Rowdy Tellez.
You can start clocks this, that, or the other, but you get 1 year of it. When you get to AAA, once you get that call up, if you get called up past like May 1st, there's no more.
No more.
Clock starts the next year.
Yeah,
you can have that year as kind of like your freshman orientation. Let's call it that. Like it's a no countsies. It's kind of a red shirt. But after that, clock starts.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. If you're a major league team, you know what you want your guy to do? You want him to be good enough to play in the majors.
Without a doubt.
And you want him to be there and stay there and go through the growing pains.
Look at Chris Bryant.
Yes.
Won an MVP, World Series, Rookie of the Year. Amazing.
You want that
Love Chris
Bryant.
Chris Bryant, thank you. Freudian slip.
I got you. But I think that's something that they need to meet in the middle on. They need to meet in the middle on the salary cap and salary floor. And I think they really should take cues from the NBA as far as the structure and how it raises and how and like percentages and things of that nature that are going to go with this. Because the thing is, like, the Dodgers are doing this Dodger thing, and they found their loophole. Mm-hmm. It's not that, they're not paying for it.
And the Mets are going old school of just dumping cash at it.
Meanwhile, you've got teams like the Rockies, the A's, the Reds, the Pirates, the Marlins. Who am I forgetting here that's just not spending any money whatsoever?
The A's. Well, the A's are starting to.
They're
not really.
What was their payroll last year? $70 million?
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't Shohei's contract, his single-year contract, larger than their payroll?
Yes.
It's like, didn't they just sign their largest free agent this year in the franchise's history at like $65 million?
I think it was Luis Severino last year.
Yeah, it's just like that's bonkers. And that's not a year, that's total value.
The trivia answer to that question is Luis Severino.
It's like,
woof.
Like, at least give me a Robbie Cano.
Double woof.
But you know what I mean?
$250 mil.
Hey, easy.
I know, but like if you're gonna screw up big, go big. Have one of those.
From A-Rod.
You know, if you-
Yankee fan chimes in.
I know, but I'm just saying in general. Hell, even the Yankees, they spend money, but this isn't Steinbrenner
This ain't
in,
Georgie
in,
days.
in the 90s and early 2000s.
No.
Like, they spent money relative to the rest of baseball. Guess what? The new owners have come in and been like, nope, we're not going to do that. And that's the problem is unless you're going to force out the other owners, and there's a lot of them, if it was just John J. Fisher, fine. You could force him out.
It's not.
There's 8 or 9 broke boy owners. Hell, remember that we last year, the Pirates, we were talking about the Pirates ownership group walked out on opening day. Oh, that was with Dusty, sorry.
I'm better looking.
You are, look at that. Pirates owner, I mean, you're not. I have a meeting with him in a little bit.
I know. Me too. I know he's not.
But the Pirates owner walked out, they've got like that spiral staircase that goes down in PNC Park, and there was a walk around, and like fans were actively like booing him and like accosting him, and it's like, yeah, dude, you have this dope park and this franchise with all this history and these cool jerseys, and you've had great players even recently, and you're not spending any money. You're not doing the thing that's necessary, and I think that's the thing is like the ownership groups, the Dodgers counter to this is they look at them and go, okay, you're telling us we can't spend, then you need to spend. Because guess what? The money that we are spending, that's going into the baseball income, and you need to make up for it.
Especially that TV money that's getting dealt out and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Spectrum Sports is paying hundreds of millions of dollars to the Dodgers. Yes Network is paying hundreds of millions of dollars to the Yankees, and the small market Reds, Pirates, and again, not small market, but the small financial markets, the A's, the Rockies, the Marlins, the Rays, like you can't sit here and suckle up at the teat anymore and put out a roster where the total value of the roster is $40 million.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to break. The MLBPA has been so powerful because they're the most powerful union in America. They are.
You don't know who's going to break?
I don't.
They're not the most powerful union in America.
Yeah, huh? They're like, it's like them and longshoremen.
Teachers. Nurses.
I don't know,
Cops.
man. I don't know, dude. I'll look it up in the break.
Firefighters.
But I was always under the impression that like longshoremen
longshoremen too, yeah.
and MLBPA were like the strongest unions in America.
They're going to break. They have to because
I hope not.
There's you don't come out in March.
I hope I'm right, and I hope you're wrong.
They don't.
Usually I'm like, I hope I'm wrong on this because it would be, a little negative feeling. It's like this time I really hope I'm right.
You don't come out 9 months beforehand and say, you're getting locked out if you don't figure this out and say it with your chest unless there's a legitimate fear of getting locked out.
Now, what did I do wrong?
I got an idea for Kyler Murray on what he should do next. We'll go there. 105.1 The Fan.
It's time.
Blazers take on the Rockets tonight. We'll get to that in about 15 minutes, and then we'll pack it up and send you on your weekend ways. Send you on your weekend ways. You guys got plans for the weekend? Anybody do anything cool?
Yeah, going to the movies.
What are you going to see?
Oh, gosh, what is the name of that movie? Sam Rockwell flick.
Oh, yeah. Don't Die.
Yeah.
Have fun, be nice, don't die, something like that.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks hilarious.
Saw the trailer for that. I'm gonna go out there and have a little family fun.
I love Sam Rockwell.
Get my nails done too.
You can get your nails did?
Yeah, my feets. I do the feetsies. I do the feetsies once a month.
Nobody's touching my feet.
The girlfriend says that when I don't have socks on or shoes on, that my feet are uncaged.
I believe that.
She's like, keep those things caged.
From the hips down, it's a disaster.
I think she called them flippers.
I mean, I got super flat feet.
Yeah.
I wear size 12s, and I'm 5'6".
You're like me. I have fingers for toes.
My left pinky toe is double jointed.
Ah!
So it like slides to the left.
Gross.
It's really wild.
But yeah, no, I get the petty action. Good for you.
No one can touch my feet.
She gets her nails done.
Do you guys have those little scent boosters to throw in your shoes and stuff?
My feet don't stink.
Yeah, no, my feet don't stink.
Yeah, I can't say the same.
No, you got the musty feet.
I got some stinky toes.
Got some stank, huh?
No, mine are all just physical. My feet problems are just all my feet look. I look like I have fingers for toes.
They're just mangled.
Yeah, but I also have super long toes. Like they're like little baby hands. It's terrifying. Like I can pick up a pen and write with it. It's not great, Bob. I don't know if anybody's paying for that kink shame.
I only asked just to get excited that I'm going to the Timbers game this weekend.
See, look at you. You went from, I want to be one of the fans. I want to stand in the crowd. I want to make sure you enjoy it.
Well, I do. I still want to do that.
But now you're like, I'm going to Timbers game this week because I have to work it.
Oh, high and mighty.
Yeah,
Catch all the action right here on the Fan.
Indeed.
Home of the Timbers.
It's gonna be
7:30 kick.
Hopefully a good game.
Hopefully it should be a fun game.
Hopefully.
This came across my timeline, and I completely forgot about it. But Kyler, I've got an idea for you. At least, according to one of your former bosses, GM David Forst of the Oakland Athletics, Kyler's an elite NFL quarterback. I'm sure there are plenty of opportunities for him to continue his football career. That being said, we're always open to exploring the return to baseball with the A's if that time ever comes. Look, Kyler, you're going to make a ton of money by not playing in Arizona.
Yeah.
Why don't you come play baseball, bud? Why not? See, that's what I would do. This is why I'd be such a terrible rich person and a terrible professional athlete, because I'd be like, you know what? I'm making so much money, and they think I suck, and I don't want to go back there. I'm going to go try something else.
Well, here's the reality. Number one, most guys can't do that. Number two.
But Kyler can do that.
Could he?
He's a highly ranked prospect.
I know. I know. But, like, how many years removed is he? Baseball sport, you can
Probably
pick up.
7.
Baseball sport, you just pick right up.
No. But I think
Wasn't he like a second-round draft pick or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. I want a dual athlete in my lifetime. Like, we had Dion and Bo, but I'm a little young for both Dion and Bo, especially Bo. I want to see more of it.
Kyler was the ninth overall.
Yeah.
9th overall.
It's a top 10 pick.
Signed for a $4.66 million bonus.
Only in baseball can you be a first-round pick and never play.
Why would you waste that?
Because you went to the NFL.
But I mean, like, why would you? No, not him.
Oh, because you own the rights to it in case he's a bust in the NFL. But I mean, it took 7-8 years to figure out that he was a bust.
Yeah.
If you're a bust right away, then you can go back and
But
play
you know
for the
what?
A's.
His body, they'll beat up in the NFL, not beat up in the baseball way.
No, sirree, Barbarino.
Doesn't have those innings on it.
He's still got an elbow that works.
Yeah.
Bet you can throw a grounder.
I mean, I bet you he's probably a pretty damn good shortstop.
I think he plays second base.
Yeah.
I think he plays second base.
Yeah, he is built like a second baseman.
Yeah, the size don't matter there.
No.
Nobody's going to give you any grief about that.
Sure, it's nice to be Cal Ripken and be able to cover 11 billion feet.
Be 6'5" A-Rod,
Yeah.
6'6" A-Rod.
Yeah,
Just
super
Roman short.
Just
Again,
super
O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fernando Tatis.
Ellie is huge, too, if you watch Ellie.
Boy, did you see the nuke he hit yesterday? Man, I think it was gone.
Hitting big bombs.
Gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see it. I guess Mookie's a professional bowler.
Yeah.
That's 2-time.
Mm-hmm.
Curry's a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, somebody said the other day, Austin Reeves is better. It's like, no, Steph Curry's.
Isn't Steph almost like got his card almost?
He has a plus 2.4. Reeves' highest handicap index is a plus 2. Again, we're splitting hairs, but
Yeah.
Steph is quite literally on the line of getting a tour card.
And for people that want to say the J.R. Smith, I watched the documentary. He did not make the travel team multiple weeks in a row.
No, JR's. Was he at North Carolina A&M?
I believe so.
Yeah, one of those schools. I just can't remember. It was one of the HBCUs. I just can't remember which one it was.
I'm going to divert us here for a minute. I have a question about college basketball. I saw on Tubi as we were watching World Baseball Classic
North
stuff.
Carolina A&T.
A&T.
I forgot that they have a documentary coming out about Gonzaga basketball.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
it's
see
called
that.
The Slipper Still Fits. Did Gus Johnson say that during a GU game? Because that's his line. The slipper still fits. Right? That's Gus Johnson.
I think you're right.
Was it during a GU game?
I mean, probably.
When
What's the doc covering? Like the tenure of Gonzaga?
I think it's Mark Few's term.
Okay.
The best team to never win anything of value. That hurt to say. At least I can be honest.
Are they,
about it.
though?
Name a college basketball program that doesn't have a title that's had more success than GU.
Yeah. No.
Michigan?
Yeah. I was trying to go through my list. I'm like, Kansas, Kentucky, UCLA,
They all got 'em.
Michigan State,
They all got 'em.
Indiana, just Florida,
Duke, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Virginia, dude, has a title.
Yeah.
Syracuse has a
Marquette.
title. Is Marquette a better program?
Over longevity, maybe, or the last 25 years, no.
No. So even if you say 25 years, you bring that sample size, then nobody.
No, nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
I need new teams.
And they're very likely not going to win it this year.
I'm being told it was the 99 Sweet 16 game.
Okay. That was kind of when they came onto the scene,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. That's not even Few then. I don't think that's.
I thought Few had been there for 27 years.
Is that what it is?
Is that his first year there?
99? Maths. That 27 years in 1999 would math correctly.
I thought, for whatever reason, 27 is stuck in my head. You said the 99-2000 team?
That's
Or
I'm being told.
99.
I'm being told that on the YouTube. 99 Sweet 16 game beat Florida at the very end.
So Few's first year is 99-2000. So if it's 99 Sweet 16, it'd be the year before, it'd be Monson.
Yes.
So.
And then Few comes in and it's rest writes itself.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that doc. You still watch a lot of sports docs?
Sometimes.
Depends on what it is.
It depends on what it is. Like this one, I like Gonzaga, but I don't think it's really down my lane.
I'm going to watch him.
I'm also not a Few guy.
I know you're not.
I've just had way too many people behind the scenes tell me stuff, and I'm just like, I'm good.
A lot of us GU kids aren't either, but we're just stuck with it.
I know. It's kind of like,
It's like if you're at Kentucky, you're like, Cal, yeah, Cal is Cal.
Or, Rupp.
Yeah.
Well, what's his first name?
Yeah. And you had Roy Will at Kansas. You're like, yeah, we got Roy.
Yeah.
We had Larry Brown. Yeah. You just gonna deal with it. When we come back, Rockets, Blazers. I can't believe we spent all day without talking about the Blazers.
We have plenty of time here?
Plenty of time here. We'll do that next. Casey with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
This sports update is brought to you by Langdon Farms Golf Club. Good or bad weather, the golf course is always the driest around. Download the Langdon Farms app today to get all the latest news and specials. First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers are back in action tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets on the road. Chris Murray is questionable coming into the game with an illness, while Denny Avdia is doubtful as the Blazers try to manage his lower back injury. Portland coming into the contest as 6.5-point underdogs. Some NFL news for you as the Los Angeles Rams are re-signing safety Cam Curl to a 3-year, $36 million deal. That includes $24 million in guarantees, and this marks the second major move in the Rams secondary this week after the Rams traded for All-Pro corner Trent McDuffie just days ago. The Houston Texans have agreed on a 1-year, $40 million deal extension for DN Daniil Hunter. This is Hunter's second extension with Houston, as the Pro Bowl edge rusher finished third in the NFL with 15 sacks last season. Finally, the World Baseball Classic is in full swing, as Ronald Acuna and Venezuela just defeated Didi Gregorius and the Netherlands 6-2. Right now, I believe Mexico is currently live as they face Great Britain. Shohei Ohtani led the way for Japan, defeating Chinese Taipei early this morning 13-0. And USA will officially start pool playoff tonight, taking on Brazil at 5 p.m. on Fox. Logan Webb on the bump for the Stars and Stripes. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt and missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The Fan is live on YouTube and Twitch. And now
Home run from Miranda, Mexico up 4-1, and that means Anthony Munoz coming in for Mexico. Probably close that down. Mexico will take that. America plays tonight at 5 o'clock.
USA, USA.
Against Brazil. I'm excited to watch that.
That's where we get to take out all of our soccer misgivings against them in baseball.
Yes, please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But also tonight, the Portland Trailblazers take on the Houston Rockets in the great state of Texas. What's tip? 5 o'clock?
Indeed.
5 o'clock. Be a fun game for me to watch, not just for the Blazers, but I'm starting to really have some serious concerns about this Houston Rocket team on a whole before we get into the Blazers. They're not as good as I thought they were going to be.
You picked the wrong Texas team.
I picked the wrong Texas team, and I feel stupid about that.
Nah, I don't feel stupid. I mean, it's a really good team. I mean, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes and
burners
and injuries. Amen's been a little dinged up. They've had, obviously point guard injuries. They were looking for real guard help that they really couldn't figure out. Şengün, missed some time. They're still really good. Like, they're still a team that's going to be difficult to play against. They're 38-23. They're 15 games over 500. They're just short of the 40-20 threshold, winning 40 before you lose 20.
Yeah.
They're not a title team, but they're
pretty damn close.
You see them in the Western Conference Finals. I'm not like, I'm shocked. The team with Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün, Tari East, and Jabari Smith Jr. is in the Western Conference Finals.
That's how I felt at the beginning of the year. I was like, that's my squad.
There's nothing shocking about that.
Especially KD go on some heaters and win some games all by himself.
There's nothing really surprising in that.
As far as the Blazers walking into this game, Chris Murray out. Is that what it is? Chris Murray and Deni Avdija?
Chris Murray questionable with an illness. Deni is doubtful.
Yeah, so Chris has got the mud butt.
So I did ask about that. I reached out to the guys. Apparently the flu that is going through the locker room is
just
we
were kind of mentioning that. Yeah, hitting everybody. Denny's not going to hit the threshold, is he?
After this, he's got one.
Yeah. I mean, unless he's sitting out to try to hit them all.
That's the thing is, like, do you sit this one out and go, all right, let's hope and pray?
Yeah, otherwise you weren't going to make it anyway, so you might as well do the best you can for it.
Give up the wiggle room.
Yeah.
And just hope that
take the rest.
2 weeks off is enough to do it. It's kind of what you're hoping for.
Nah, I don't think he does it.
I mean,
back is a fickle beast.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, look, I hope he does, because if he's able to get out there and let's say he's at 90%, 95%, whatever it is, he can finish as a third-team All-NBA guy.
And that'd be really cool for him.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything for his contract yet because it would have to happen next year.
Right, but still.
But here's the thing. You do that and you set the narrative of you're an All-NBA player. Guess what happens when you become an All-Star, become an All-NBA player? You don't have to get added to the list. You have to be taken off.
Correct.
And if the decision comes down to adding a new guy or removing an old guy, you know what they do? They don't add the new guy.
No, they just don't add the new guy. Yeah, it's the narrative. It's the league of narratives. And if you keep it there, then everything's going to be totally fine.
Especially in those two things, All-Star and All-NBA.
As far as how the game goes down tonight, you know where my eyeballs are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over on 00 there, watching him. And let's hope this game starts off on a good note. Ball going hoop, as we love to say, for old Jeremy. And if Drew can get up to his old tricks and Donovan for a full game. There was no suspension coming out of that game from Donovan, right?
No.
So then Donovan plays well tonight. And maybe you sneak out a little win.
Yeah, you'd have a road trip that doesn't go completely in the tank.
Yeah. What's the rest of the schedule looking like?
Pretty easy.
Is this kind of the last one?
Yeah, this is the last of this road trip.
Let's see.
This is the last of the 5-game road trip. And actually, if they win this game, they'll have a winning road trip. They'll go 3-2.
That's called a winning streak.
Yeah. Well, it's not a winning streak. It's a winning road trip. So.
Come back home Sunday, take on the Pacers, Charlotte, Utah, Philly, Brooklyn, Indiana, woof.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Denver, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Dallas, Washington, Clippers, New Orleans, woof.
Joe and I played the game last show. That's a win. That's a loss. And we got down to it. And I've been saying it now for, 3 months. They're going to win 40 games. And when we got down to it, he goes, how many wins did they just end up with when you did that? I go, 40.
40. Sacramento, you win number 40.
I didn't do it that way on purpose. It was just where there's one game on there. It's the Nets, the second Nets game. I'm like, on the road. I'm like, that game has the capacity to be really dumb and really stupid. And the exact kind of game I can see this team losing, because you've got a bunch of kids on that Nets team. Like, they're going to try to, play the young guys, but the young guys every now and then they find the power of friendship.
Sure.
And they are able to share the ball and knock down shots, and you're going, we're going to lose this freaking team.
I'll play the game real quick. Loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, win,
Mhm.
loss, win,
Mhm.
win, loss, win,
Mhm.
loss, win.
So 39.
I got 9.
It's going to be right there. It's going to be right there. Right? Like it's just funny, like the way it kind of shakes out. You're looking at Scoot. I was taking a look at what the other guard has done over the last 10 games.
The other guard, Blake Wesley?
Yeah, no. Drew Holiday. Case,
Hall of Famer Drew Holiday.
what do you think Drew Holiday has done over the last 10 games? What do you think his slash line looks like?
24, 9, and 4.
Not quite that high. So you have the impression that he's been playing really well. Okay. So the last 10 games in 30 minutes, it's 21, 6, and 5. But this is where it's like, ooh, this is juicy. 51, 44, 92 shooting splits.
51, 44, 92. That's pretty damn good.
I mean, I said this the other night after the game against the Grizzlies. You want Scoot Henderson on the floor with Drew Holiday.
Well, yeah, that's the
That is
guy I
a
want you learning from.
stabilizing force, man. Like,
Totally.
And Drew is balling right now. Drew is doing what veterans do. Rob Williams had a quote after the game the other day akin to, look, whether it's Jeremy, whether it's Drew, whether it's Tease, whether it's me, like, we can't expect the young guys to go out there and do things if we're not setting the example. And guess what? Those 4 guys, they are. Tease is out there defending his butt off.
Mm-hmm.
Rob has had some of his best games of the season. Jeremy and Drew are absolutely balling out of their minds right now.
Like we said yesterday, the old guys actually showed up. That was
Not
I
actually, yeah. No, I know what you meant.
misphrased that. The old guys had to show up and did, and came with authority.
Yeah, I mean, when you get 85 points between Rob, Jeremy, and Drew,
it's a nice night.
It's a good night.
It's a very, very good night,
So,
especially on a team that struggles offensively.
Interestingly enough, the line in this game has started to creep down.
Why? Is somebody not playing?
I think Amen might be questionable.
Okay.
So
is Durant out?
That was our first thought. I had a couple texts earlier like, is KD out? What's going on here? But he's not on the injury report. So, but Vegas always knows. Somebody's dealing with something.
Boy, let me tell you what. We talked about the other night about the gambling line on that. Not touching this game.
Oh,
no
yeah.
way.
I told you when
dude.
that line was at 9.5, I went,
nope.
And then it went up to 10.5, and I was like, absolutely not.
And then Casey was like, in his update, he was like, I'm seeing 8.5 right here. I'm like, and they won by 8.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not touching this.
Yeah, nope.
This is all sorts of terrible ideas.
Now, 5.5 in this line.
Against that team?
Yeah, also 5-game road trip, end of a road trip, guys banged up. Now, Houston is playing on a back-to-back.
Okay, there you go.
So
is that the no KD that we don't know about?
I don't think it's that. I just think probably tired guys dealing with end-of-season stuff, a little banged up. 5.5, that's your average margin of defeat or average margin of victory. Like, so you're just, you're throwing dice there. Like, that's what you're doing. Like, big money, no whammies.
My guess is Kevin Durant's going to smoke some Oregon and before the game and decide how he feels about 20 minutes before tip.
Every time he comes here, when he throws on his KDs, he'll throw on like some Oregon thing pregame and then change into his game shoes. Like he throws on his University of Oregon KDs or something like that. He just does the swoosh proud here because
he's
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, no, he's Texas through and through, but he does that because he placates the swoosh very well.
All right.
He also has a dope shoe. Always has.
If you spend me millions of dollars, send me millions of dollars.
And make me a great exclusive? Yeah.
I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, give me a player model like that.
Closing arguments to send you on your way is next. 105.1 The Fan.
It's time for Easy Play, brought to you by Home Z, making home improvement easy.
Fourth trip to the plate in this game for Travis Bazzana. First pitch swinging, high fly ball to deep right field. A Bazzana bomb in Tokyo.
That is Travis Bazzana from Oregon State University. Australia's 2-0 right now. That offense is looking kind of fun. You want a good feel-good story? I don't think they'll get out of the group because Japan and Korea are in their group. You want a nice feel-good story? Go watch Travis Bazzana and the Australian Roos over there, okay? They're a lot of fun. This Easy Play brought to you by HomeZ. Use HomeZ online calculator to estimate your project instantly. Make it easy. Call HomeZ. That's HOMZE. HomeZ.com.
We just finished.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Closing Arguments brought to you by Leskin Law. Visit leskinlaw.com for more information. Coming up on the show tomorrow. No, tomorrow.
Also, we have a poll. Do you refrigerate your ketchup?
Yes, I was just about to ask you how we're doing on that.
Bro, I'm getting crushed.
You are?
96.8% say yes.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Now, again, this is not like you have to. So this is not should you, do you have to. This is just do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think everybody refrigerates their ketchup.
Oh, man.
Same with their maple syrup.
Man, it goes in the cupboard. I never put syrup in the fridge, ever.
But see, I don't know why you need to put syrup in the fridge.
Syrup
It's
goes
just
in your
sugar.
backpack so you can enjoy yourself a nice breakfast.
You're the best, man.
You need to take a Franzia bag box and just fill that so you can just have it like just a little drizzle pump.
Now, Casey, what did you bring for breakfast that needed the syrup?
We got pancakes, we got waffles,
Yeah,
French toast.
I got pancakes.
You just like made pancakes and they're left over, just cold pancakes?
Me and my girl did breakfast for dinner last night. So before I left this morning, I threw them in the microwave, threw them in a container, threw some bananas, some strawberries on there.
Why did you throw them in the microwave before you left?
Got to heat them up somehow.
Well, you can heat them up here.
I could have, but then it's more time. I'm a lazy human.
I mean, you don't live next door.
Where do you live?
Tigard.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not that far.
I know, but like, were they warm when you got here?
Relatively.
Enough. Clearly.
It was more of I needed peanut butter to melt over the top of it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
So I
Peanut
put it in the
butter.
microwave.
The idea of, that part of it, I get that.
I
But-
would have eaten it cold.
Well, not only that, like if you would have had cold syrup, then you would have been really hosed.
Well, see, that's
Syrup was cold.
That's what bothers me about putting syrup in the fridge. Even though I do, it's probably more my wife does than I do, is that when I get hot pancakes, I don't want to put
cold syrup on.
cold syrup
That's
on.
weird.
It's just sugar.
When they bring you the syrup
How's
at
it
the
gonna go
table at the
bad?
restaurant in the little thumb drawback little pour thing, that thing ain't coming out of the fridge.
It doesn't.
Ever.
Although, Casey, I am going to shame your maple syrup. You need to buy nicer syrup, dude.
I left the good stuff at home.
That stuff's just high fructose, man.
Yeah, but I left the good stuff at home.
You should just only have good stuff. Look, I understand we all have different pay scales and different money situations. I completely understand that. There are things
You
that
need farm fresh.
You should not skimp
farm to
on.
table syrup.
Don't skimp on syrup. Don't skimp on toilet paper. You just,
toilet paper's the number
peanut
one.
butter as well, man. You just you gotta buy good stuff.
And peanut butter.
Cut corners everywhere else.
Oh, I will never cut corners with my Jif.
No. Oh, Jif is fine. I'm just talking there's still some low end stuff.
Look, man, Costco's got the 3-ply toilet paper in the 36-pack roll. It's okay.
Never smoke a cigarette walking uphill, and always buy nice toilet paper. A good buddy once told me that. Those are the two things to live by.
I mean, high quality TP, man. That's
cigarette uphill. That'll do some damage.
That'll
to
do
you.
some damage, man. That I advise highly against.
with the wind blowing in your face.
Oh God, what's next? You gonna take a leak out there too?
What? Just might as well go on a run.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Might as well go work out.
And we both know you're doing neither of those.
Hell no.
What's more likely, you smoking a cigarette walking uphill, or you going to work out?
Oh, the cigarette. What are
Come
we
on,
joking?
bro. Are
What
we even
are we-
serious? Is
Come
this even
on.
asking questions?
Do you have hills in
Is
Vancouver?
this your first day?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Do you have hills in Vancouver?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I live up in Salmon Creek. We're actually kind of high up.
No, okay. I know you get into Washougal, it gets a little hilly, but Vancouver, it's very flat.
Well, downtown Vancouver, going up, it
Oh,
gradually
yeah, it
inclines
does,
the
yeah.
plains, hence fourth plane, mill plane.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that thing was wild.
I really wish that wasn't such a duh. I really wish the answer was, well, work out, obviously.
Yeah, like that it wasn't there's some sort of contention there. God, this shirt looks huge.
Puts it on. Fits like a glove. Yeah.
That's one of those ones, man. I hate that. I hate that one so much.
What?
When you're looking at clothes, I don't know if this is gonna fit. Whether it's you think it's big and it's it's not, or you think you're gonna fit into it and it doesn't.
Hey, I pulled out your shirts from the dryer.
Yeah,
Those ain't my shirts.
Yeah, that's my underwear. Or when you go when you're at the store and you're like, I'm gonna go try this on, and for me, no matter how much weight I lose, my shoulders are going to be this big. It's just my bone structure's there. The number of times I will put a shirt on and it turns into Tommy Boy, just fat guy in a little coat. It's like they don't get over the seam doesn't get over the shoulder, and it's like, well, okay.
You ever try pants on and you just go to start
And
closing? You're like, nope.
Abs like you've a pair.
I'm gonna give up.
Yeah,
early on
you've a
this
pair
one.
very early.
You have a
on
pair
this
of
one.
jeans and you get to like mid thigh and you go,
Nope, ain't gonna happen today.
maybe next summer.
Ain't gonna happen.
Start
today.
tugging on that button. Like, what am I even trying?
Oh
this
no,
for?
I will never do that. I don't. Hard pass.
Let's see here. Going around, any news of notes? Sharon Moore reached a plea deal. He's gonna have no contest to some misdemeanors in exchange for dropping the felony count and 2 other misdemeanors.
Is he going to jail?
I don't think so, man. I don't think he's going to jail. Let's see. Wilson. Hey, we were inaccurate about Caleb Wilson. He's done for the year because he has thumb surgery.
Yeah, he broke his thumb in practice
On
in
his
a
shooting
non-contact drill yesterday.
Dang, dude, don't be injury prone.
In hands.
You just got here, man.
Come on, dude. That's a bummer. I really wanted to see him get ready for the NCAA tournament.
Let's see. The Bills are releasing corner Taron Johnson, wide receiver Curtis Samuel. A lot going on in the NFL. All right, closing arguments brought to you by Leskin Law. Visit Leskin Law for more information. Leskin Law's one-day divorce mediation, peace treaties, not war plans. That'll do for us. Have a great weekend. For Danny Morang, that's Casey Smith. I'm Patrick Harris. Go do something I would do.
Bye.